Dude, Eric worked hard on that. He was using his brain power. No, you can't, but it's a good thing. You're not introduced. You're here now. All right, everybody, welcome back to the Sooner or Later podcast. I'm your host, Joey, and this week, we're not doing Jigsaw. We're doing Spiral. So that means you're about to get 30 minutes of spoiler-free review of the 9th Saw movie, because we're in the month of Socktober, baby, and that shit starts now. Dude, this second time hearing this Chris Rock special, though, way worse than the first time. Way
100%.
No, way better.
What?
And this is also
I get to savor in his jokes.
Full spoilers.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, you said spoiler free.
Oh man, shit! I was almost there. I almost had it. Well, I'm
not
sorry.
a pilot.
If you can't read because you're an idiot, it says full spoilers on the screen. So you think it's better the second time around, huh, Eric?
Because it's post slap, so you know.
Get the fuck
you look
outta
at him
here.
different. So,
I don't.
You know,
I don't look at him any different.
But he did this before he got slapped. What is that? That's not how that
dude.
works.
You think I'm gonna give him props because he got his ass whipped up there on stage and then cried about it during his comedy special? Get the fuck out of here!
oh, did he?
Yeah.
Fuck, I didn't know that.
He's
haven't
like,
seen it.
that motherfucker slapped me. I should have sued him. And then that was
Yeah.
basically it.
Oh fuck.
And it was like
He
4
should've.
minutes of that comedy special. I think Alex had the best take on this movie. Go for it, Alex.
Why? How?
Killed
Okay,
it.
I'll say Alex's good take. I'll take it as my own, so you guys can just put my name under the quote. She said this movie might not be the best Saw movie, but it's got the best fucking Saw soundtrack, baby. Because
Yeah.
this soundtrack's nothing but bops, straight bops.
Yeah. I mean,
I
they
was
try these
definitely
movie
singing
modern.
during the movie.
Yeah, I mean, they try to have it modern. They try to make it like good, energetic, or whatever. You know, it's supposed to be like more like suspenseful cop thriller type shit.
I didn't realize
Yeah.
there was only 4 songs on the album though.
It's an EP.
What?
It's not really an album.
Yeah, there's only 4 songs.
It's not a lot. It's thin. It's very thin.
I mean, it's only an hour and a half movie though.
Yeah. And they only play 2 of the songs in the movie.
No,
That's
they
it.
played them all.
Do they?
Mhm.
I only recall the 2 songs that we hear. The first one where it's like, meh, 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 and he's like doing the heist, and then the second one where the girl is singing. When did
They
they play the
play-
other ones?
Like later on in the movie.
Oh, bro, you can't tell me that means they
And
didn't play
then-
that shit.
I don't remember, but then they play Spiral at the credits.
Well, of course,
Bam,
but
bam,
the
bam,
credit themes, does that really
bam.
even count? There's
Yeah.
nothing happening.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, 21 did his thing, dude. He got on this beat. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna go savage on this shit.
I'm gonna go spiraling around the shit.
The one
21 rounds with it for sure.
where the girl is singing, they like mention Jigsaw in the song.
Yeah, which is really weird, because...
Yeah.
But I guess it's kind of cool, though, because it means in the lore, in the movie, that means rappers are making songs about this serial killer, which would make sense, right? Like, there's rappers that talk about eating people like Jeffrey
Common
Dahmer.
culture.
So, like, it's kind of cool. I didn't really think about it till just now. That's pretty hot. Too bad they'll never make another one because this movie kind of sucks.
It doesn't suck.
I said kinda.
Bro, I don't know.
Dude, the first like
a lot.
the first 30 minutes is just him just being ridiculous.
Oh,
like
dude.
he just says shit for like 30 minutes straight.
Pilates.
Dude, but like, so that right there in particular is what I wanted to bring up. That joke is funnier when we tell it because we go even a step further. Like, the second time hearing it, he goes, "Ah, man, I heard Pilates isn't even real. Your wife's sucking dick. Let's go see a dead body." And then they walk. And it's like, wow, when Eric tells it, it's so much livelier than that. Like, it's so much funnier than that.
And we like combined it because at first he says you can ride a lot of dick in the daylight, and then we like combined it with that and the Pilates. And his is, it's like two different thoughts, and then it's like a walkaway scene. It's just like banter.
Right. Yeah.
They aren't connected totally because he talks about how women cheat in the daylight.
Yeah. And he goes, "You can ride a lot of dick."
Yeah.
Until dusk, which is
until
weird.
dusk,
Which is a really weird line, because I was like, "Wait, a lot of dick in the daylight sounds way better." That really rolls off the tongue. Why didn't he say that? So, like, hearing the comedy parts again, I was like, "Damn, we kind of made it a little bit funnier when we were making fun of it."
Yeah, we hyped it up in our heads.
Yeah, exactly.
The opening scene, I think, starts off good though. I think the whole heist thing, and then it just like falls off for a second. So like that whole thing's happening and you're like, oh, this is pretty hype, and then it's like, oh, he's reprimanded or whatever, and then it kind of turns into like, oh, I hate the whole force thing, and he becomes in his feelings, and then he just talks shit for the next 15 minutes, and then it's like, oh, all right, and 30 minutes in this hour and a half movie, it's like, oh wait, this is also a Saw movie.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be in my feelings too, man, if my not teammates, my coworkers didn't respond to me getting shot, you know.
Yeah.
His dad whooped his ass though.
Yeah, his dad was a baller though. His dad defended him because, and I mean, he might have lost the job for it, but you know, he did it.
Sammy J, no way.
But he loses his job. I assume it was for that. Why does he lose his job? What did they say?
Or did he retire?
No, he retired, right?
He just retired?
Yeah, I thought he retired.
He should got fired for beating that dude's ass.
Hell no, he did his job.
Yeah. You know, you gotta discipline a motherfucker every once in a while.
Gotta keep those pigs in line.
Oh man, he was keeping those pigs all up in that blanket, baby.
I really liked the Jamaican joke.
Oh, I don't want to know partner. So stupid.
What?
Yeah.
He was like, I'm not a Jamaican.
I'm not a Jamaican nanny.
Nanny.
I ain't taking care of no rookie fucking baby. Do I smell like jerk chicken and baby wipes? Is what he said, which is like such a weird fucking random call out. And it's like, how long have you had that in your back fucking pocket? My man's been waiting. Yeah, he's like, oh, one of these days they're gonna give me a partner and I'm gonna hit her with this Jamaican shit.
He's not even a
riff.
He's not even I guess it's probably his real life stuff, because in universe he's not affluent enough to afford a night nurse like that. Because that's what a lot of those are. They're like night nurses, so you could sleep at night. So then when you like, you're refreshed, and then a lot of like Jamaicans do that job. It's for like affluent like people though.
Right.
Yeah.
I had no idea what you were talking about. I was like, what?
He's talking about the Jamaican.
Just night nanny? You mean nanny?
Night nanny, not night nurse, but yeah.
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 I put
I don't know
the
if
two
it's
and two
specifically
together.
Jamaican.
I wasn't gonna call you out on it, man. I understood what you were talking about.
I had no idea.
Airs being a dick.
I mean, the Razas out here doing it too, you know. But you know,
Well, yeah, it's just what rich people do. So it's like, so when your baby, it's like, oh, I don't want to be up all night. I got to work in the morning. You have someone stay up overnight, take care of your baby while you sleep, and then you wake up, they get your baby ready, and then you start your day.
Yeah, when you're a mogul and you have to do CEO decisions, yeah, you get a nanny.
Yeah. Or if you just don't want to watch your kid.
Or if you just hate your kid.
All about not wanting them kids, baby. I'm right there with them. Give me my Jamaican nanny right now.
Yeah. If you can afford one, I say do it.
Yeah, you ain't lying. That baby will fucking no flavor, that's for sure.
I still think you can do it you can't do that on a detective salary though.
I don't know, but like, who knows what the Metropolitan Police Department is paying their detectives, though, you know?
Dude, they haven't stopped Jigsaw people for 15 years. They ain't paying them that much.
Yeah, that's true.
Like-
They all together just gave up and were like, "Fuck it, we're gonna let these people die."
And
Y'all
after
ain't get a
the
pay date until you catch this guy.
Yeah, right.
after the Title 8 stuff ended, you know they got mad lawsuits.
What is
like,
that Title 8 thing? They don't ever describe it.
Is it real or is it
Article 8?
Article 8.
Right.
Okay.
No, I don't think it's real.
it's real, right?
I fucking
Okay.
hope it's not real. That's
It just
that's
it's
wild.
story.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't doubt it in some like other country they did that stuff, but
Or
even in
even-
America in some inner cities.
Yeah, some Detroit suburb shit. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Really quick though, the traps in this one are the subway trap, the finger trap, the hot wax trap, Ezekiel Banks' trial, the glass grinder, and Marcus Banks' test. Which is that his dad's test? What the fuck are you testing?
Yeah, it doesn't really make sense.
No.
I think he's supposed to like it's like the Riggs thing. He's supposed to just mind his own goddamn business, but he's
No, his dad?
yeah.
No, his dad goes there and he gets abducted specifically because William was like, "Hey, bro, this is your son. Come meet me at this soap factory." Like
I
he
got
couldn't
him.
even like mind his own business because the Jigsaw was like, "Nah, I'm not letting you do that."
Oh, so yeah, that is true. So is it that maybe when he gets in there and he tells him like, "Hey, join me" or whatever, and his dad's like, "Oh no, get him!" Like, is it like, oh, he's
Nah, I think whoever made
mean,
this wiki
maybe?
fucked up.
Yeah, I think they just fucked up.
I
'Cause
mean, it's
this
just on
is-
there. I'm trying to make like
Right, but I
Like,
think
what would it- yeah.
that's more that's Zeke's second test, he says, right? He says you failed the first
Yeah.
one. So I'm going to give you this second one and you just got to listen to me
Yep.
and shoot that thing down ASAP, baby. And then he didn't
yeah.
listen.
Which I guess he did successfully, right? He did the right thing. He shot the target.
He just took too long.
His dad drops down.
I mean,
And then what was he supposed to do? Not
No, you just take the fucking things out. You take the things that are bleeding him out. You take them out of his arms and his legs and shit, and then you go hang out with William. That's it.
But
Well, it
I
would
guess
would
did William have a thing to deactivate the cable from releasing?
He was
I mean,
supposed to
I
take
don't
him
think
out
he
of
did.
it, right?
probably, but it wouldn't have mattered though because it's a time thing, and that's the way.
Yeah, right.
Because if he would have done that before and not have tried to like beat his ass the way he did, then they get him out of the trap or they like shut it off or
think
something.
so.
Bro, I'm
'Cause he-
telling you, Eric. It's true. I know you don't want to believe it. But
Because he fails his test, so that's why his dad has to die because he beats his ass and he doesn't join
Yeah.
him.
But
He
he's like, William said, "Hey, get in the elevator with me," and then what?
and you just leave. He probably had a way to turn it off. Come on. He
I
tricked
don't
the whole
think-
Metropolitan Police Department.
I don't think the gun would have came out if they hadn't have tripped the wire.
I mean,
Maybe.
the wire is always gonna be tripped though. Like,
yeah,
I
that's what I'm
don't.
saying. He had to have had a thing to stop it,
Yeah, he probably
which I don't
did.
think he did.
No, we didn't see his fucking pockets, bro. Nobody went over there and
He
frisked
ain't no
him.
Jigsaw. He's not thinking about this shit,
Bro,
dude. He's a
he pulled
rookie.
one over on the entire Metropolitan Police Department. He literally is Jigsaw now.
Dude, he
did it.
like skinned himself alive. He made
Yeah.
it seem. He tattooed his same tattoos.
That's
Charlie.
kind of metal. I'm not gonna lie.
Like, yeah, he was smart. He got rid of the fucking he got rid of the homeless dude or whatever.
Yeah.
He's a
Dude, his
he's
traps
big
are
brain.
hard.
Do you think so? I think the
That tongue one, it's too deep.
I think
It's
you're
just-
good though. Like, if that dude would have kicked the thing out from underneath him, you're
Or
done.
just jumped.
Yeah, he like rips the tongue off. You know?
He, like,
But
ripped
it's
his whole
like
throat out.
it's that's the thing. It's too much tongue. Like I think it's
But wouldn't it have been fine if maybe he would have just gone limp? Like, you know, he had to have like tensed
Yeah.
it, right? Which like
uh-huh.
your tongue is a strong muscle. So like if you tense it, it's gonna pull all your shit out from the back. If you fucking just say a little prayer and then you let go and you go limp, it might just rip right through your shit.
Yeah. I think in theory he's supposed to just let go or rip it off, and then it's supposed to just take half his tongue off.
Right.
But because the force of him falling, it rips the whole thing out, which makes it kind of hard though. Because it's like, how else am I supposed to get off of this without enough force? And it's
yeah,
But
the force of the whole train hitting him is what did the thing.
yeah, so I don't
he
know
does
if,
get rocked.
if it's just his skull exploding and like maybe that's why.
No, doesn't he fall out of it and then the train hits him?
It's like a split second. It's like not a ton of time. Like it's
'Cause
not like he falls and then
He
stands.
falls. He's falling as the train is hitting him.
Yeah, it's like almost at the same exact time.
Yeah, because I think he kicks it, he falls, his tongue rips, but there's not enough time because he waited too long and the train smacks him. I don't think the train made his tongue rip out further.
No,
but
no,
it is
I know,
super
but, like,
close. Where
You know, it made his whole body mush. Who knows? You never know.
I mean, dude was not surviving because you rip your tongue out, you're fall. It takes you a minute to gather yourself to get out of there. Anyways,
I mean, yeah, you're screaming for a minute and a half anyways. You're wasting
Yeah.
most of your time going, ah.
That's a tough wound to cover up. Like
Bro.
he's just gonna bleed out
I think
anyways.
The finger
Yeah.
trap would have been easy.
Right? Because you're
I
like,
agree.
go ahead, James.
What is really happening during that trap? Like,
So what's happening is there's gears that are pulling on the finger traps,
He has to bite down on the thing in his mouth,
and that
make them
activates the
go.
gears, and then your arms fall into those slots so that you know it's something for you to brace on so that your fingers can get ripped off. And then of course the water is rising, and then when it touches the copper wires, it shocks him.
My thing
That's
is,
tough.
why
I
didn't
don't
he just,
know.
like, try to climb up on the little thing that's.
I don't know that he was limber enough for that.
Yeah, I think he was chained.
He's kind of an older gentleman, you know. I don't
And
think he had that
Sammy
dog
J
in him.
would be beating his ass. I'm sure it wasn't the first time.
Yeah, oh yeah. He lost some years from Samuel L. Jackson whooping his ass with the backside of a gun, cutting his fucking
Yeah.
face wide open. But yeah, I agree. I think that one would have probably been the easiest out of all of them.
There is something called Article 8, but I don't know if it's like
Oh fuck!
the same.
I'm
So
gonna
they
make
might
this
have-
quick. I was wrong last episode. To all the medical examiners that we listen to out there, I'm sorry. You are a doctor. I didn't mean to question your doctorhood. I just didn't know. I need to find my own resources. I was wrong. Medical examiners are in fact doctors.
Good for
So
them.
I mean, there's
In real life.
there's had to have been plenty of Article 8s because that's
Yeah, I
just
just
like
know
how
they're
laws
all
work.
The same.
I wouldn't assume so.
if there's a
'Cause whatever
police
they're
one,
talking about, it seemed fucking bad.
yeah, I can see there being one like that. But then obviously it's like in a movie, so it's just more dramatized.
Oh, okay. So don't whisper.
We're listening, James. You're good.
I mean, I made my point.
Oh, okay. There was an abrupt stop, so I was
Yeah.
like, you don't have to wait on
Yeah.
us.
Oh
But,
no,
like-
I'm just saying like it's probably just dramatized for the movie if there is a version of it.
And it seemed like this Article 8 was just for the city. Like this was
Yep.
a city mandate, which is really fucking weird.
Well, every
you know?
Article 8 that I am seeing online is for New York.
Where's
yeah.
this all franchise take place?
Metro.
New Jersey.
Oh, it's its own universe?
It's just metropolitan city.
Oh.
Because every time we ever hear them talk about it, they're always Metro PD.
It's North Metro, South
Yeah.
Metro.
No, you don't go to South Metro, bro. No way.
That's what they said.
No, I know. It's a joke
Oh.
because like most south sides of cities are the bad ones.
It's true.
Thank you for making me explain that. I appreciate that. That really helped pump that joke way up.
I could have sworn the timeline video of Saul said that the shit took place in New Jersey, but he probably made it up.
I mean, yeah.
I mean,
This
gives
is
off
based
Jersey
off probably
vibes.
New York or New Jersey. Like it's probably
Yeah.
based off of that. And it's probably that's probably where they even shoot the goddamn movies.
I would say it's probably New Jersey just because of how less dense
Well,
it is.
someone look up where they filmed the Saw movies.
Man, it's gonna be like fucking
Probably in
Quebec.
Georgia or some shit.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Tennessee.
It could be Quebec. It's probably Australia, honestly.
Yeah, they fly all the way there for the tax cuts.
Yeah.
So the wax trap is the hardest trap in the whole movie, yeah?
You gotta sever your spine.
Like, what the
Right.
fuck even is that, bro? I don't even...
Even if you survive.
Yeah.
Oh, it's filmed
How
in
does
Las
it detect
Vegas.
that you
Las
severed your
Vegas.
spine, though?
Dude,
You know?
it's crazy, because I don't know. How the fuck do you know that? He's got to just be
So-
sitting in the room, yeah?
I mean, he was in
Pulling his
there.
putt in the corner.
Yeah, he's like, oh, man, when she stops moving, I'll stop it.
Or maybe if you put your thing, because she doesn't really go on the blade thing. She went all the way on the blade thing, and it like pushes out or something, and like
No,
hits a lever.
I think she had to go back and forth, bro.
She was
to, like,
basically doing that.
Yeah, I mean, she was close to getting it.
yeah.
But, like, just kill me, man. Like,
Yeah, there's no way I'm doing that.
shove a
One.
dirty sock down my throat and fucking choke me out
that
or some
one's-
shit. Like,
that one's
not
pretty
this.
fucked.
Yeah.
I'm down with the saw traps that don't make me permanently disabled. Like
Yeah,
if I'm
take an
permanently
arm.
disabled, just
Yeah.
kill me.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you're a quadriplegic. Yeah, no thanks.
Yeah, you didn't teach me nothing at all.
I'm just
And
even
my
more
face is
angry.
burnt.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm hideous. Oh, can we talk about the way that Zeke gave her mouth to mouth? What
Yeah,
the fuck?
He's a little freak, dude.
He's a
He was
fucking
trying to bring
freak.
her back. That's
Oh
what.
man, he was. He's like,
Yeah.
he's like, oh, I'll give her a little chest
Oh,
compressions.
my
all right?"
dad's girlfriend.
Yeah.
There was not enough chest compressions.
Nah, he wasn't gonna bring her back like that. But like being waterboarded by hot wax is fucked up. What a
But
way
also,
to go.
she had a gun. Like,
Yeah, she just
she
sucked.
missed.
she shot the door, which like you're in a fucking bank vault. What
I
the
would
fuck
have
are you doing?
literally put my back up against that door and not moved.
Why not just kill yourself though, right?
What? No.
You gotta rush me.
Bro, I'm blowing my fucking brains out. I'm just not even dealing with the situation at hand.
I'm
Yeah.
pretending to blow my brains out. And then I'll just lay there.
Yeah.
And then
Blah, 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 blah. Ball up in the corner and aim the
Dude,
gun
he's
behind
too
you.
smart for that, dude.
Yeah, I think every
And then he makes
Jigsaw-
you sever both arms, both legs, and then your spine, and
Yeah.
then you're just miserable.
You have to poop your pants and sit in it for an hour.
Yeah,
You have to
and
get
then
a
I'll put the
diaper
poop in your
Yeah.
wound from your neck.
You'll get sepsis.
You have to beat sepsis. That's your game.
You have to raw dog sepsis.
damn.
This is the Jigsaw killer that would make you do that shit, though. I've given you terminal pancreatic cancer. You're gonna
Yeah.
survive.
He is a little zillennial.
Dude, and you can
Dude.
tell. There's something about the way he treats the whole situation. It's like, do you not understand the gravity of what the fuck you're doing to these people? Because he's like, yeah, I don't know, I like Jigsaw or whatever. I want to be Mr. Jigsaw.
I like killing cops.
Yeah.
You lie in the stand, I rip your whole tongue out your face.
I blow your fucking face off, basically. Yeah, he goes,
Yeah.
I rip your goddamn thyroid out just cause.
What's weird on the watch back when you get to like the twist or whatever that he's a Jigsaw, it's like when he does the whole like fake gagging thing, and it's like, oh, and he's like, oh, I've been prepared my whole life for this or whatever, and it's just like, I understand like he's faking it, but it's not like there's no hint that he is faking it. Like it's like a general like, I think this is gross, and then when he says it, it's just like,
Oh.
I'm just saying this to like fit in type situation, or it's like I can do this job, and it's just like, and then you look back and he's like, oh no, he was like lying about that, and it's just like, but how could I ever get that? Like,
No, but aren't all the aren't all the thing, the reveals like that though? Like in the first movie, how the fuck could we have ever figured that out?
Yeah, no way.
Like that first twist is like there's no things that are leading up to that make you think that, but it's still a fantastic twist.
Unless
right?
you see him like push the button to
Nah.
electrocute.
Oh,
But no
we
way you
might.
do.
Right.
No
I
way
would
you
never
no,
look.
they don't do that. He doesn't
Yeah.
move.
But like I don't mind it though, especially because the first time you see this twist, you're like, oh, bro, it's so good. But like, if
I mean,
we
I
would-
think
go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think the twist is like that he was the kid, right? Like that's another
Yeah,
twist
that's
on
what
top of the
James said.
twist.
Yeah,
Oh, I thought he said the killer. I mean, same
it's
shit.
it's the
mean,
same
either way.
twist
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all the same twist.
Like we
'Cause,
find
yeah.
the twist is it's him and that he was the son of the cop that. Or
Yeah,
the
it all
guy that
happens
shot.
like literally in the same sentence
Oh, okay.
almost. But
the
like,
dude that-
if you'd have seen the door open, I like if we watch it back and you see the door open or whatever after he gets shot, like then it would be like, oh yeah, it was right there. Like they told us, like it was a person in there. But yeah, I don't think you see that when he gets shot. I think it cuts, and
I'm
then
trying to
Chris Rock is
figure
like, oh,
out why Chris Rock even told him to shush.
because the dude would have killed him too.
Oh, okay.
What do you mean? I felt like that was pretty obvious. He's like, yeah, don't open your fucking mouth.
Hey,
He
don't
will
say
murder
nothing.
you, kid.
I don't
what I
think
thought
that's
was
how
weird.
he took it. Obviously not, because he.
He absolutely took it that way.
I don't think so, or he wouldn't have fucking tortured him and shit. Did that to his dad.
The little kid.
Saying shush and not becoming this jigsaw killer are not one and the same. Like him not screaming is not the same as like, hey kid, don't become the jigsaw killer. You know? It's not he was saying like don't say anything right at this moment because he will probably murder you. I don't think it's like
Just stay
whatever-
hidden. You
Whatever
know?
you do, don't be a bad dude in the future. You know? Like I don't think that's what he was telling him.
Have a
The
have
new
a blessed
Jigsaw
life.
wants to work with Chris Rock, though. He believes Chris Rock is a good cop.
Right.
He's not trying to punish Chris Rock in a sense. He's just trying to find someone else to work with him.
Yeah.
But I think so. The guy that actually kills his dad. I mean, obviously, it's kind of sucks because he gets like sliced up with like glass or whatever. But I'm like, that's not even that like bad. Like,
That wouldn't
Yeah.
kill you though, right?
Those were some pretty
Not-
big pieces of glass.
He wouldn't have died that quick, I feel.
Maybe he
Yeah,
was
I'm
just like, this is it. This is God calling me home. And he just fucking gave
Yeah.
up, you know?
But he should have had a harder trap. It's in Chris Rock's hands, but
I also feel like, I mean, of course, like, this isn't John, right? So John has a little bit of morals to it. But, like, this dude went to prison and, like, served his time and is reformed. And, like, he's paid, like, his dues, right? Like, of course, like, theoretically, you took a life, you should be in prison forever. But, like, prison is supposed to be a reformative experience, and he got reformed. He's a man of God now. He helps other people. Like, why are you trapping him?
and he did
went
what
to
like
jail, bro. He went to prison.
Yeah.
Like, come
he
on.
did like 12 years or some shit. Like it's not like he did.
yeah. It was something like that.
I'm trying to figure out the time like frame,
But yeah, it
but
was in
like
2 years. He didn't get out on fucking good behavior. You know?
yeah.
Like, I don't. That was the part that stuck with me this time. Was like, bro went through a trial already. Like,
Yeah.
he's been punished.
He found God.
Yeah.
And he had no chance to save himself. Like he
Right.
was a pawn in Chris Rock's game. But like Chris Rock is also being tested for no reason because Chris Rock has always done the right thing.
Right. This man is never gonna be a disciple, bro. Like,
No,
what?
he just-
He's never.
He just wants Chris Rock to help him, and he knows he's the only one that could help him and possibly understand like why he's doing it. But then Chris Rock's like, "No, I'm still morally sound. You're fucking psycho."
Yeah. Yeah. Which is so weird.
Yeah.
He should have also played the game just a little bit longer. Like, really, really make this dude think that you're also a sick fuck.
Yeah.
So that you can just get his ass, you know? But,
Get your dad out of the situation and then go from there.
yeah, but his dad was a piece of shit anyways, you know? He didn't really want to save
Yeah.
his dad. He just wanted to not look like a piece of shit himself.
I really
his-
need a Spiral 2 to see what happens to him after all that.
We will never get a Spiral 2. I don't know what this
Dude.
movie made money-wise, but we ain't getting it, brother.
No, there's rumors of Spiral 2 and Saw 11.
No
like,
way.
No way.
Yeah.
That's wild.
What's who's gonna be
I mean,
the comedy special on that one?
Gonna be fucking
Animal Burst?
It's gonna be Chris Tucker, dude.
Dude, what if it's Chris Rock and Will Smith?
Could you have
Oh no way. Chris Rock wouldn't let that happen.
Will Smith is the jigsaw killer this time?
Yeah,
No, I
that's what
hope
was
Chris
thinking.
Rock towards like he has to do another trap. He has to say Will Smith, and it's just him slapping the shit out of him to get him out of something.
Yeah. That'd be wild. I'd love it. It would also go straight to fucking DVD though. It would be terrible.
I'm alright with them just leaving that character alone, and then
Oh,
You
the
know,
budget was 20 million and it made 40.6 million.
Now, hold on. Is that good or bad?
It made 20 million more.
It's bad. First off, it's bad because you're talking to me instead of the mic.
Why is it bad?
Second off, because
Did I just not know my math?
yeah, I mean, you don't know your movie math if you think
Movie
that's
math
good.
is different than regular
Yeah.
math.
Legitimately. So the production budget was $20 million and then the marketing was $20 million. So that means it made $600,000.
And which is worse for a movie because you
Where do you
can
see
have it as a
market?
tax write-off.
They don't ever talk about the marketing. It's just understood in the industry that you double the budget for your marketing. That you should spend just as much on marketing.
unless you're
that-
Borby.
I mean, right. But like you should spend just as much on marketing as you do on production. But they don't ever report the marketing budget. But yeah, movie math is a little bit different because that's like a hidden number. So this is
So-
terrible. This is the worst
Yeah.
return on any Saw movie ever.
So in the issue too
It's
now
really
is
bad.
because
They'll
it
make
is
another one.
considered profitable, they can't write off as a tax write-off, and then they lose even more money. Because if it made less than its whole thing, and say it lost like $100,000, they could do a tax write-off and actually break even. Now they're actually just losing money and
And
getting
that's
nothing
just
out of it.
Really bad for no reason.
Yeah.
So I don't think they're gonna make another one. That movie just didn't make enough money. Mostly because what are you doing making Chris Rock your lead anyways? Like I know Chris
Well-
Rock only made the movie because he wanted to star in it, but it's
Yeah.
so weird.
But I don't
Yeah.
know per se if it's like Spiral 2 or is it like the Book of Saw?
Oh, yeah, another Book of Saw
know,
entry.
Correct.
I would
yeah.
fuck with that.
I'd be interested.
Yes. Spiral is their worst one.
Oh yeah.
All the other ones, fucking absolute bangers.
But it came out at terrible. What time is it? Came out 2018, 2019?
2021.
Oh, that's that's kind of probably why they
Spiral saved cinema.
But that's probably why they
Here's the
don't.
whole breakdown.
They probably give them a leeway because of that, though. because Senma was still kind of dying.
Yeah.
Hey,
Alright.
made
Thought
at
it was
least
gonna
$1
be
billion in
Link.
the whole franchise, you know. Hey,
I mean, just don't put Chris Rock in the next one. And you'll be all right,
I liked him in it.
bro. But like,
I also liked him.
he's the worst Saw protagonist, hands down.
I don't know. Taps. Fucking Sergeant Taps.
Oh,
eats piece of shit.
Detective Tapp is the shit. How dare you? He got his throat
Where he had the
slit.
worst movie, dude. Come on.
Well,
Saw one
the
is
thing
the
is like,
best, but okay.
No. Oh wait, am I thinking of the right? Oh, I'm thinking of the wrong
you're thinking
one.
Riggs, you racist piece of shit.
Yeah.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Taps, Riggs.
He's being racist. Every
Yeah.
time I jokingly call you racist, Eric is living your moment right now.
How's it feel?
The thing is, there's 3
Sucks,
jigsaws
huh?
in the universe.
good.
It feels good.
Yeah, there's 3. Well, there's 2 known to the police. And then there's
Yeah.
one secret one that the police don't know about.
Wait, none of them should be known to the police. None of the jigsaws.
Well, the first Jigsaw is absolutely known to the police. Everybody knows that John
mean, no.
Kramer's Jigsaw.
But
And
no, now
Amanda.
the jigsaw is Dr. Gordon.
Nah, but he's not taking on the persona though.
I mean, we don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
he-
haven't seen a movie.
He
He
wasn't.
did
in
do
the-
it.
I mean,
He did the
That's what
last
Spiral
thing.
2 is gonna be about. He's gonna come and he's gonna be like, William, now you know this is my turf.
He's gonna be too fucking
Oh,
old.
dude,
Dude, too fucking
Could you
tired.
imagine if Spiral 2 is Jigsaw v Jigsaw? And it's just them throwing mechanical monstrosities at each other. That'd
If
be
it was,
rad.
if it's Gordon and a boy from Jigsaw trying to get him for being like not a disciple and doing stuff, would be crazy.
Gordon's
like-
too old though at this
No.
point in the timeline, right?
Spiral 2 is gonna be the pig puppet and Billy
Like
battling
Fighting
each other.
Oh, shit, you're right.
Pretty rad. I would
Battle
fuck
bots.
with that.
That's gonna be a bonus feature on like streaming or like the
Yeah.
Blu-ray, like a little short.
It would be an animated film though, right? It would have to be.
Yeah.
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 Oh man, I would fuck with that. That'd be so
I
cool.
got
dude.
money on Billy.
I feel straight
100%.
marionette thing. I'd be interested. Just
Oh,
to
it's
see.
pure puppet show? Oh,
Yeah,
that'd be fucking
yeah.
cool. And you get Tobin Bell to do both of the voice, or Tobin Bell to do the voices, and then the other dude to do the pig voice. Ah, I'm in, dude. Shit, we need to ride into Lionsgate right now.
Like, listen to this. though.
Leave Chris Rock off the fucking CC.
They need it, dude.
He needs to retire after what happened. Like
Yeah.
everyone he loves has died. like
Oh, you mean the character? I thought you were talking about Chris Rock. I was like,
Oh,
yeah,
no,
Chris Rock
no,
needs to fucking
yeah,
retire.
Yeah, he has no
Yeah.
one left in his corner. No, he has O'Brien or whatever.
I don't
O'Brien
know.
liked
O'Brien's really not in his corner though, is he?
he's
He
neutral
cal-
at best.
Yeah, he's neutral for
I mean,
sure.
he calmed him
Yeah.
down. So
Yeah, but he works amicably. That doesn't necessarily mean that he's fighting for him, you know?
They're not having a beer after work.
No fucking way. It'd be a cold day in hell.
could be.
Yeah.
Nah, only if Chief was like, all right, everybody mandatory after beer work or after
Yeah.
work beer, and that'd be it. All right, the timer ran out. Does anybody have any closing thoughts? Favorite traps?
Yeah.
Hurry up. James, go.
Not a lot of traps.
that's
Tongue trap. It starts the movie off pretty bangful.
It is straight bangful. Eric?
The glass grinder was pretty metal, I thought.
Alex?
the Banks trap.
The Banks trap?
Yeah, his dad's trap.
Oh,
Whatever it's
not the Banks?
Marcus Banks test.
I was like, oh, was she in a bank? Like when she getting wild? Like
That's what I thought too.
yeah.
Okay, so it's really Zeke's second test.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one is pretty fucking metal, and he's bled out already. He's got 10 pints out of his ass
Yeah.
quick.
Yeah.
I agree. That tongue trap got me hot. That opens the movie with a straight fucking banger. All right, James, what do you give Saw or Spiral from the Book of Saw?
I don't know what I gave it last time, but after rewatching it, 6.
Straight 6. Eric.
I'm gonna give it a 8.1. I like it just
Wow.
a little more than the first one
Just a
because
little
of my
more
boy
than the
Chris Rock.
first one. Holy shit, 8.1.
Because of the stand-up special.
Alex, what do you give Spiral?
7.5.
7.5. I think James is dead fucking on, bro. This is the strongest 6 of the whole fucking series. It's a strong 6 too. I don't think I've ever agreed with your movie choices more here.
I just
Yeah, I should have rated it that, but through the power of Chris Rock, I'm not.
hey man, you like it. You ain't gotta defend nothing.
You're allowed to like mid movies, bro. Nobody's gonna stop you either.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in on twitch.tv/SoonerOrLaterTV for our review of Spiral. Continue listening and watching and showing your support on all social medias. Just look up Sooner or Later TV. If you couldn't catch us live on Sundays around 7 p.m. Central, don't worry. You can listen to us every Wednesday morning on your morning commutes. Just look us up on the YouTubes and the podcasts and tune in whenever the next one comes out for our review of Saw 10. We love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
See you.
Ooh, he is making you go all the way to LOL, huh?
You told me that's what you did.
No, the original Spiral theme song. We'll talk about it here in the full review. All right, everybody, welcome back to the finale of Sawctober, which means we're reviewing the newest film in the Saw franchise, Saw X. Saw X is directed by Kevin Greutert, written by Peter Goldfinger and Josh Stolberg, cinematography by Nick Matthews, edited by Kevin Greutert, music by Charlie Clouser. Production company is Twisted Pictures, distributed by Lionsgate, with a release date of September 29, 2023, and a budget of $13 million as of October 1st, 2023. It has made $29.3 million, so a box office hit. That's a straight hit.
Oh, okay.
It's made $5 million over both of them.
Oh, damn! And
Your week one, bro. That's opening. It's almost. It ain't even.
The store.
This is why we don't let people talk when we're trying to open, because a motherfucker just go.
The scores are
Bro,
good too.
I know we're getting there. I'm about to literally say them out loud. You have made the last version of this type of this podcast an absolute fucking shit show. Saw X is currently sitting at an 84% on the tomato meter with 94 reviews, certified fresh, with a 92% audience score with 250 plus verified ratings. And Metacritic has it sitting at a 60 with 21 critic reviews and a 7.7 with 44 user ratings. But
are those good?
I mean, the second one's green, bro. Stop. We're about to get into the part where everybody starts talking. You're killing me. I didn't see it in your thing. Say it. Well, I'll say it when we cut to you. We'll say it when we cut to you, Eric. Fuck, man. Y'all totally threw my fucking group all the way off. I'm fucking flustered. But the opinions are, the people whose opinions matter most are ours, and you're getting 5 minutes spoiler free starting now. What the fuck are those nerds on Reddit saying, Eric?
Real quick, on Reddit, it has 420 votes, a score of 7.92.
That's great. That's fantastic. I mean, I'll go out there and say it. This might be the best Saw movie of all time.
I mean,
really
you know how we've been
this one.
saying, in order to be a Saw movie, you need traps and a twist.
Mm-hmm.
This shit has it, dude.
It's twist.
This twist might be the weakest twist in the whole
Yeah.
series, though.
Oh, what?
It is.
Twist,
It is for sure.
because you see this twist from 7 fucking years away.
It's too telegraphed.
Way too telegraphed.
You see this
Do
twist
you?
in the opening of the movie.
Wait, what?
Nothing. It was a
Oh,
joke.
I was like, oh my god, you did? Did you
Wait,
see it?
did they?
I'm not that funny.
No, it was good. It was hilarious. It was hilarious.
This movie is a great like Jigsaw origin story, and it's like because
But it's-
outside of Saw 1, like I mean you get the most like John Kramer like.
So that's why I was gonna say I love this movie, because John is finally the protagonist.
Mhm.
John is our main character now, and he has never been the main character. He's always been the bad guy, or he's always been the ghost of the bad guy. And it's
Yeah.
so fucking cool to get so much Tobin Bell, because he embodies this fucking role like crazy, bro. He is so Jigsaw, it's nuts, and
Probably
it's so
lives,
good.
breathes, and lives Jigsaw.
Dude, he be drawing
he
up
goes
those
all the
traps.
time.
Cancer in real life, dude.
Does he? That'd be fucked. Don't say that. Don't put that evil on him, Ricky Bobby.
I'm sorry.
Dude, there's
I'm sorry,
a
Tobin Bell.
baseball player that just died today of brain cancer, which was crazy because I was like, oh wow, and we're doing Saw X today, and
Dude, he should have gotten
He
that
has brain
cocktail,
cancer.
bro. That surgery cocktail mix.
Dude, every
It
time they
fixed
said
him
that
right
shit,
up.
it cracked me up.
Yeah. But yeah, it's crazy just thinking about how in this one movie we probably get quadruple of all the other movies put together of John.
yeah, for sure. I think this
I
movie
can
won.
see. Go ahead, James.
Oh, I just think this movie just looks good, and the way they introduce like music and sound and like instrumentals to like get you just in your emotions or whatever. It's like the best thing that like no Saw even comes close. Maybe Spiral because you'd be rocking out, but like outside of that, like none of them use like tug at your heartstrings in moments the way this one does.
For sure.
And I'll just say, I can see why I've been seeing articles that are like, the producers are like, hey, man, we kind of fucked up in killing Jigsaw, in the third movie, man, not gonna lie.
We
But
should have hung on to him for a little bit longer.
I think it's kind of cool though. How many movie franchises kill off the bad guy like this, and the bad dude be coming back from the dead crazy in every other movie? Like
Yeah.
what Star Wars did it, and Star Wars fucking sucks.
I think it also helps for them that they have so many unanswered questions that they can bring him back and it makes sense.
Yeah.
Because then you get all this backstory and
I think this is the last time frame though. Like with like this might be the end of John Kramer, and I think it's a good resolution to his character.
Yeah, if they make another one with John, it's gonna be like, what the fuck are we even doing, guys?
Mm-hmm.
Like you're really beating this
Artificial
dead horse.
intelligence, John.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be kind of rad though. Saw 3000 AD or some shit like that.
They
in.
downloaded all the traps and put it into ChatGPT,
Chat Saw PT.
and it made the ultimate Saw traps.
I'm kind of into that. I won't lie. That's kind of fire. But like, it's nice seeing a Saw movie getting like almost 90% on Rotten Tomatoes, because I
Yeah, that's
feel
kinda
very.
crazy.
I haven't seen these scores before today. I feel very, very verified. Like,
I mean, it's respected as a movie. Like you can
Right.
tell.
I
I'm
mean-
not
Not just a
surprised.
horror movie, like an actual movie.
Yeah.
the story's fantastic.
yeah. I said it was a different type of Saw movie.
Mm-hmm. Which is
Yeah.
an apt description, I think. This ain't your
It's,
mama's Saw movie. Go ahead.
No, it's intriguing. It's also more. It's less just like, oh, weird, like, because they after like 3 they kind of fall off a little bit and they start just doing too trappy or whatever. Like this one like said, hey, we're gonna give you the first like 30 minutes of this movie be all story and all about a cancer survival story. Like it's not a just, hey, I'm Jigsaw, I'm gonna fuck your world up.
And this is almost like what the hell's that Liam Neeson movie? Taken is almost
Yeah.
like Cancer Taken, and it's
Yeah.
it's so good.
It's true.
John is such a badass, bro. And the way he could just call a motherfucker up and be like, "Hey, I need you to find out some shit about these people."
Dude,
I'm like,
he
damn,
got he got more resources than Batman, dude.
you ain't lying. Give John Kramer enough
Those-
prep
yeah.
time. Ooh,
Yeah, he can
Those
take on
civil
anybody.
engineering dollars are going far, dude. Let me tell
so
you.
fucking far. All right, we just gave 5 minutes of spoiler-free discussion on Saw X. So on the count of 3, I'm gonna need everybody to give a thumbs up or a thumbs down. The camera's literally right in front of you. 3, 2, 1. There's a strong thumbs up.
4 thumbs up.
What? Shut up.
Thumb cricket.
I don't know, man. You got the
He's just
hitchhiker
physically
thumb.
crooked.
Yeah. That means out of 4 possible thumbs up, Saw X gets 4 thumbs up. And what you should do is put that subscribe button in a fucking trap and say you have 30 seconds to hit that notification bell or your computer explodes. And then you beat the game. You got it. You got that will to live, baby. Hit that subscribe button. And thanks for tuning in. And if you want to watch, actually, no, we're not going to do it. If you want to watch some spoiler full thoughts, stick around because this is the only video, baby. All right. But if you don't stick around, we love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
See you.
Bye.
Well, because usually we cut them, but like
Yeah.
the spoiler free gets less views, so there's really no fucking point in cutting it. Because if you're coming in for the spoiler free, you're gonna stick around for the spoilers. All right, I'm gonna get rid of this thing. I'm putting on the spoiler banner. This is a brand new movie, so get the fuck out of here if you do not want it spoiled.
Spoiler.
They went full Rambo and started killing Mexicans, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
It's
That's
true,
all I could think
though.
about the whole movie.
I know. I was like, damn, what is it about the 2020 or like the 2010s, 2020s and killing Mexicans? Like,
That's why I like the last
Shit.
Purge. The Mexicans do the killing.
We still haven't.
oh, that's spoilers. I didn't know the Mexicans were doing the
Yeah,
killings.
I know that.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, I'm in. You
I
got
mean,
me
shit.
though. You sold it.
The Rancho guys are like the main characters. Like when you, I don't know. Maybe you guys didn't see the trailer.
I didn't. I saw the trailer, but that was like what 2 years ago now.
Yeah.
It's a minute, yeah.
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 I'm in though. So wait, so you guys saw the trailers, right? The trailer?
I've seen it once, yes.
Right.
For Saul.
I closed my eyes.
Yeah,
I
I
didn't see
know.
it.
I know you didn't see it. We've gone to the movies together every time, so I've seen all the trailers you've seen. Unless you're sneaking out in the middle of the night to go see a movie.
You can just watch trailers on YouTube.
No,
Like,
hell no. What are you, a fucking psychopath? You're just watching
she's like-
trailers?
Don't look at my search
20
section.
minutes
Yeah.
trailers? Yeah.
20 minutes of trailers? I got
Yeah,
an
she-
Sometimes
hour.
you gotta do that.
She follows movie trailers at youtube.com.
No, it's a TikTok account.
Yeah, man. That would be a fucking TikTok account, though.
Yeah.
But,
That
like,
would.
so it gave the whole movie away, yeah?
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
story-wise?
the issue with this is like already, you have a limited time frame of when this movie could even take place,
Right.
Because they did Jigsaw that took place prior to Saw 1, so like, and then he dies in Saw 4, right? 3.
3.
Yeah, and
Three, he
the
does.
3.
So it's
Technically,
like
yes to both, though. But go ahead.
yes, correct. So it's like it had to take place between 1 and 2 or in between 2 and 3. But then people said like because you see Amanda in the trailer, it lets you know like her hair is shorter. It has to be prior to 3 because she has long hair.
Yeah, that's the thing that sucks that they showed Amanda.
They shouldn't have.
No.
So I didn't see the trailer, and when I saw this snippet of Amanda, I was like, "Oh, cool! It's like a little flashback or something." Like I didn't think she was gonna be a key player in the whole fucking film. But
Yeah.
like, I love Amanda. I think Amanda as a character is so good, and it's so cool seeing her descent into madness for this movie. Because like her juxtaposition to 2 and 3 is kind of crazy. It's like, why the fuck is
Yeah.
she acting like this?
It's a good gap filler. And like it tells you like too like their relationship and her still like uncertainty about certain things. But what happens is when you see in 2, like she does some kind of crazy stuff, but she's still kind of a good person. So it's like because she's trying to save old boy still,
Yep.
But she just wants people to follow the rules. And in this one, you see because you have a character that directly reminds her of herself, and you see where she battles with like her own self doubt, but also too like, hey, she's just been in a bad position. Like you don't understand this or whatever. And then John just like, hey, it worked for you, it'll work for her. Like you gotta kind of let her play her game.
Everybody
really-
gets
yeah.
one.
I
Yeah.
liked seeing her actually care for Gabriella.
Yeah, but like Gabriella didn't deserve any extra special treatment.
She was just a kid.
Nah.
What?
Nah,
She's like 23.
She's not lit off
That's a
those
kid.
perks, baby.
She was like
Nah.
16, I think.
She's not
No.
16,
I'm
bro.
literally 29. That's a kid to me.
That
And
doesn't,
I'ma let you
that
know-
doesn't mean that kid gets off just because they're high on perks. They still need
Yeah.
to go through their trap.
If you did what Gabriella did and they put you in a trap, I'd have been like, well,
She
Should've
knew.
done what he did.
She knew it was gonna happen.
yeah.
Shouldn't have caught this old man.
Man,
the thing is, like-
fuck Cecilia or whatever.
Yeah,
fuck her
Cecilia's
name
a
is.
straight bitch.
Telling
She's
her to go
terrible.
for her
Yeah, she's kind of a
foot
baddie,
first.
though.
I
No,
mean,
she's not. She's
I mean, there's no way she knew that thing was gonna move.
hold
though.
on. You could be a baddie and annoying.
Yeah,
She was a
hold on.
baddie though.
Oh, look at you. You a baddie and you fucking get on my goddamn nerves.
Dude, every woman in this is a baddie.
That was so hard to get
Yeah.
through. That's so hard.
Mhm.
Did you not put on the live version?
I did. He doesn't want to be in the chair.
So bring him into the movie review, whatever.
No, he's
I mean, do you want to just give your rating then, and then, or do you want to continue talking about it? What do you want to do?
I can give my rating.
I'm giving you the
All
option.
right, just
I know,
cut
I
it.
can
Let's
get
get a
my
clean.
rating.
Let's get a clean cut.
Yeah, I'll put it in at the end. I love that you put your headphones back on just to give a rating. You're
I
like,
want to
got...
hear them.
Okay, I mean, sure, yeah.
Oh, do I have to like give a
Hit her with
special
Alex.
one?
What's your rating?
It's honestly, you might just be able to put him to sleep. He sounds tired,
He needs a bath.
bro. He was never getting a bath tonight, and you know
How
that.
do you know?
Just go put him down and come back.
All right.
We'll cut the whole parenting part out of the movie review. But like,
So-
go ahead.
So like, the thing too with like the interesting thing with like Amanda is you don't really understand their relationship, and then some people had like this weird like misinterpretation of her relationship
That
as
it was
like
sexual?
3 and 4. Correct. And this one you can tell more so it's like he is training her to like take over, which I always thought, and a lot of people always thought, but of course
Yeah,
the
I always
internet's
thought
weird.
that.
But like I think this one like establishes like no, it is a paternal. She cares about him as a father
He has a
figure.
dad. Yeah.
Yeah. And then the thing
She
too is
says
like,
as much though, like in the other movies.
Nah, but I could understand the way that she gets mad when he touches the doctor. Like, I could understand the sexual tension thing, but it's pretty obvious that it's more of like a paternal thing, and she's protecting her dad. But you know,
Yeah.
motherfuckers got that. They got that whole like I'm gonna fuck my
it's not what
mom
she
shit
said.
going on.
yeah,
You know.
even if they think like it's the same thing, they still think they want to fuck. Like,
It's
you
like
know?
she was like, "Hey, daddy," you know.
Hey, papi, papi soft.
I was wondering though, like when watching this, because like it's like, oh, it looks like two people or whatever. But I guess John still kind of had it together or whatever. But I thought it was I thought Hoffman was there the whole time at first when they started like kidnapping people.
I also thought too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I'm like
I thought fucking John just had that dog in him for real though. I was like, he's got.
He looks he's crippled in the second one though.
yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
So this tumor gets him quick.
Oh yeah.
And let's see. 2, he can barely walk 1 foot without coughing, and in 3, he's literally on, and 4, he's on
in
a
a
table.
wheelchair. Yeah. He's
He's on
in
the
that
table.
bed the whole time.
And he had just gotten like drugged the night before, like, or a
Yeah.
couple of nights. I don't know how much has passed. And then they're giving him some like dog medicine, like.
That cocktail really fucking rejuvenated his ass.
I mean,
So,
yeah, he was building traps and shit. Like he had that dog in him now. Whatever caffeine they put in that bitch, he was out there.
I'm glad they did the end credit though, because like I was like, was the dad doctor legit? Like, and then I'm like, did the dad was her dad actually cure old boy? Like, and then I was like, what the heck? Like, where is he? And then because I was waiting for him to be in one of the traps the whole movie. I was like, where's old boy at? Because he's clearly a fucking liar.
Nah, bro, he was.
I mean, he's back in America though.
Yeah, he had that America shield on, and John.
It didn't
went,
matter.
"No,
though.
fuck that."
Hoffman was on the case, dude.
Dude, look, we talk a lot about how Amanda's the best disciple, and I think she still is. I mean, you know, Gordon's pretty good, and old fucking Logan or whatever is a good one too. But Amanda's a motherfucking ride or die. And you know what? In this one, Hoffman's kind of a fucking ride or die. He's out here pulling some strings. He's using some favors. He's abducting big black men out of the street and shit. Like,
That is buff.
he was a big man.
Yeah,
And
how'd they get him, dude?
Hoffman bodied his ass, bro. I
I mean,
see
he
it.
bodied Hoffman bodied old boy too, so I'm not surprised. The other cop.
Oh yeah, but Strom was kind of
Oh.
small though.
Yeah, he's kind of.
I mean, I feel like Hoffman bodied old Puerto Rican boy from the second one though. And if you could
He had
body,
to have, yeah.
if you could
Yeah.
body him, bro, like come on, nobody's a
But
match
some of
for
these
you.
people are like let's say 140 to like 240, and he's the only one lifting these people up.
Oh yeah,
Like,
I mean, yeah,
Hoffman's there. He got that dog. in
Amanda
him.
can't.
nah,
Yeah.
like that's why
This is-
everybody was in one spot. Like they had to get a crane
Yeah.
shipped in, right, to pick up the X-ray machine or whatever into the air.
Yeah. I mean, John knows his lever and pulleys though, so
That's
that's, a game
true.
changer.
That's true. He uses the power of a leverage, dude.
But this is what's crazy. Hoffman's in this in the end credit for like 20 seconds, and this is the best I've ever liked his character.
And honestly, though, I think he's only in it for a short amount of time because he looks the oldest.
Oh, he doesn't. Yeah, he.
Yeah.
Homie,
That's why they gave him the
aged.
big like trench coat, and
Yeah.
like his face is fatter.
I mean,
Yeah.
I even thought Shawnee Smith looked a little too old.
So did she get work done, or did she just develop fat on her face and then it made her look like she got work done?
I don't know.
So
I
I,
mean-
think she just looks older. She's. I
Right.
mean, because she's what probably like what
gotta be late
40s, early
40s.
50s,
Yeah.
and. But yeah, I mean,
my,
even
look, my wife to be's not here. She kind of still a baddie. I'll
dude,
say it.
all the women still baddies. in this
54.
movie. I don't care.
That's
She's
a
54?
bad 54, bro. That's a
Dude.
bad 54.
All I'm saying is, dude, she wore that top though.
She wore the fuck out of those pants
Did
too,
she?
brother. Eric, we must not have watched the same movie. That's
Eric,
it.
I must have been sleeping.
I'm just gonna say it, dude. I'm just gonna say it. All right, her boobs are twice as big in this movie as they were in the first couple ones.
They
I think
had to get a
children.
fucking. They had to get something to flatten her down, dude.
I mean, the wig though, terrible.
No, you think it was a wig? I think it was a bad haircut.
Either way, I hated it.
Yeah, it was
I
terrible.
hated
A
it.
little column A, little column B.
But
Like,
it was
it just-
super fucking exciting to see her though.
Dude,
'Cause
she's
it
so
really-
good.
I would say she's almost as synonymous with the series as Tobin Bell is. Like if I
Yeah.
see her in a Saw movie, I'm like, shit's legit.
We need to go to
She's
like one
legit.
of those Saw horror cons because I've seen like a lot of people get pictures and stuff with her, and like she does a lot of this stuff because
There's
this is her
nothing-
biggest thing.
There's honestly nothing more than socking on than I would like to do, you know? I would love to do a
sure.
little sock on.
Yeah,
Fuck you, Eric.
suck on this, suck on that. You know.
Sock on
Yeah,
this
you would
bad
love
haircut,
sock on.
sock on this bad wig.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just, oh man, it's just so good. They're so good together too.
Their chemistry, right? I was
It's
just about to say that.
crazy.
Yeah.
Because it really does feel like he's her mentor and that she would die
Yeah.
for old boy. She would jump
What-
on a fucking grenade.
What also sucks too, like, and it's good. This movie's good, but like the fact that you see how well they are too, it's like, bro, y'all did jump the shark a little too soon.
They
Like,
could have gone the long
they could
haul
let his
with
cancer
them.
come back in movie 6 or 7. But also too, this movie does not happen if they didn't go that route.
Yeah, like the best. I'm gonna blow my load. The best Saw movie doesn't happen if they don't blow their load too early. You
Yeah.
know, they had that post-nut clarity. It only took them 15 years after they blew their load, and now they're like, no, we know the story that we want to
We're
tell.
back.
So like I was like reading like stuff or whatever, and like I'm actually in like a Saw group on Facebook or whatever. I actually
the
really
fuck
like
outta here.
I really like the Saw movies. Like
I also
I mean
joined-
I suggested this whole concept.
I joined the Saw for the r/Saw on Reddit. I'm in it too.
Yeah. And there's a lot of people that were like, not a lot of people, but obviously we're only seeing a small portion of people talking. But there's a few people saying like, oh, I thought it was boring. I thought it was too slow or whatever.
What?
And I was just like, and I'm like, so you like the movies where it was just nonstop traps, but
Yeah,
you
I
don't care
was
about
gonna
none
say
of the people?
yeah.
But I
Bro,
think they do. They
all,
Yeah,
I'm
they do.
saying, all I'm saying is Eric gave Saw 6 and 8. So like, some people do like those shitty movies.
No, dude, Saw. I also stand with Eric on Saw 6. Saw 6 is a banger.
5, 6, and 7 are all the same movie, but with a different
No,
fucking
don't
flavor.
put 7 in the
Bro,
conversation with any
dude.
other Saw movie.
Dude, 6, 7, and or no. 5, 6, and 7 are the difference between Diet Pepsi, Pepsi Zero, and Pepsi fucking no caffeine or whatever the fuck. Like it's the
Get
same
outta
level of
here,
shitty.
dude.
It's the same level of shitty.
Saw 7 is Diet Right, okay?
Saw
Like-
7's my
Saw
second
7 is
lowest
Diet
one.
Right, so it's really
Yeah.
fucking bad. Is what you're telling
Yeah,
me?
it's not even like a name brand Diet Coke Zero. It's an off-brand diet.
I agree.
from-
Saw 7 is terrible, but
Yeah.
but all the other ones are pretty bad too.
Dude, Saw 6 is significantly better.
No, it's not that
Significantly?
good.
Yes,
though.
it is, dude. Come
like a
on.
4-point
we use it as the intro for a reason.
No, just because it's got an iconic trap doesn't make it better. Just makes it a little cooler to look at. But like, come
Dude,
on.
oh boy turns to goo in the end of the movie, which is crazy.
I mean, he really do melt.
He turns to that sludge.
They really do. They said, "Oh no, we can't just cut somebody in half. We're gonna melt this motherfucker in half.
Yeah.
Fucking horizontally melt him."
They hit him with 32 acid syringes. Like, they didn't need to hit him with that. And
I think one
3
would have
would've
been
did the
good.
job.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
we saw the one. We saw the one on 2 different people. It kind of melted their faces a little. Nah,
Yeah.
this motherfucker deserved to get melted in half. All right.
Yeah.
Too bad
What do
we
you think
didn't
about
get
the twists?
the twist at the end of this movie. We talked about it. This twist is nowhere near
Yeah.
as good.
It's dumb.
I always thought old boy was
Let's-
in on it.
let's
I never
explicitly
thought
call
her
out the
dad
twist,
called.
though.
Oh, we're in full spoilers, bro. Like the
Yeah.
fact that the person who got the neck cancer worked on.
Thyroid.
No, was it? No,
Was
he
in
said he
on
had
it.
throat cancer. He had throat cancer.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was in on it. We knew he was in on it.
I never thought he wasn't in on it, even when they were playing along with it. It's like, okay, some little bit of doubt went in my head, but for the most part, I was like, this dude is in on it. Like, how else would he have found them? And
Right.
like, I knew that that's who called. Like,
Yeah, but
I,
like,
like,
it's kind of wild that John was like, "No, we should leave the phone there because we know she's gonna call him." Like John
Yeah.
always gets his fucking man, bro, and he says it as much in this movie too. The thing that I love is a confident fucking John, and John goes, "Hey, it didn't work out like how he thought, but it motherfucking worked out."
Do you think
But
the
that's
kid
why-
was in on it?
100%. He's like, "Hey, little bro, drink this
little
pig
kid?
blood. I'll give you a fuck ton of money."
He was
So-
probably like, it's not even pig blood, just chill.
But they should have realized
Kool-Aid.
too, like John was ahead of the people. I guess you're in the shit, so you don't know. But it's like they literally knew they had another person part of the team, and he wasn't in on the trap. So I would assume John probably knows some more information. Like
But-
I wouldn't think, oh boy.
The only one who knows that John is the Jigsaw killer is Cecilia.
Which also makes me think people in the Saw universe now have known about Jigsaw longer.
No,
Yeah,
around
I don't know
Saw
how
2,
she knows.
Around Saw 2 is when they know, man, because she's a fucking freak, bro. What do you mean? She be on those fucking dark
She's
webs,
on those
brother.
forums.
Yeah,
No, but
hell yeah.
I mean, she is on the dark web. If anything, that is why she knows.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like it's until they get to Saw 5. I feel like it's still up in the air. But this movie kind of lets you know.
Saw 3, they start to know.
Yeah, it's,
I don't think
She
the
knows
doctor. Them,
The doctor knows. She's like, I know who you are. You're fucking John
Yeah.
Kramer. You're the Jigsaw
She's
killer.
a weirdo, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Her boyfriend's probably a fucking sick Saw freak, bro. He fucking
Yeah.
goes to Pound Town and he goes, "Hey, babe, you want to look at my new Jigsaw fucking vision board I
Oh,
put together?"
Yeah.
But yeah,
I was gonna say,
go ahead.
I thought the twists were one that the whole procedure was fake. I think that's the first twist to
you
me.
see that
No,
coming.
the twist is in the trailer. No way, that's the twist. They
The
never
trailer.
Oh, I didn't see I didn't see that part of the trailer.
The trailer says a line that's not in the movie. It says like he's going through an X-ray, and it says, "Oh, the tumor was never removed."
Yeah, yeah. Like it gives it away that this is fake. Cause Vinny, I talked to
Oh,
Vinny
okay.
about it, and he was like, "Yeah, you know, I kind of get why they're all there because they faked his procedure." And I was like, "How the fuck do you know that?" And he goes, "It was in the trailer." Okay.
Yeah, the
Oh,
trailer.
that's dumb.
The trailer
I didn't know
literally
that.
says like it. So the trailer happens and it like shows the procedure or whatever, and then he shows him doing his X-ray. But that X-ray is like put in a later in the trailer, even though it's in the beginning of the movie. But then there's a voiceover that some doctor's telling him, "Oh, the surgery, like the tumor was never there." Even though I don't know if that's talking about another movie, but regardless, it makes you think like, "Oh, he's having a fake surgery." Regardless,
Oh, that's dumb.
yeah. So like you know he's gonna fuck these people world up because they faked the surgery. How they did it, I don't know how
That's
they
so
did it.
stupid.
But
how
you
they
know he's
got
gonna
that in the trailer.
Yeah,
Trailers are always stupid. That's why you don't watch them. That's why
yeah.
you skip
Yeah,
them bitches.
still. To me, that's my first twist. I was like,
Okay.
"Holy shit! It was fake all along, dude."
No,
I was
I
like,
saw it coming from a mile away.
She
"Oh,
did.
I'm
She
too
did.
smooth brain, you know."
Yeah, that's true.
I think
He's
it's
got
cooler
dementia.
if you don't see it coming, though, for sure.
I mean, yeah.
It was way cooler. Because I was giving everybody benefit of the doubt. I thought something else was going to
Yeah.
happen.
I was
Because
like,
I was
"Holy
like,
shit!"
I was like, James said it was a group game. When does it turn into a? Oh, they faked this shit. All right, now I got it, baby. I'm in here too. I caught up, everybody.
yeah, all at once.
And then the second twist is to me is when they're in the last room, and the last room is the trap.
Oh, you're considering that the twist? Okay. I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
that is kind of because that's when they play the twist music.
yeah.
Correct,
But, like,
yeah,
That
it
was
is a
even,
twist.
All of the twists are really easy to get though.
But
which is my
once you know he knows about them, you know he's gonna fuck their world up because there's Saw 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Well, yeah, he was never gonna die.
So
I didn't see them being together though. Like I thought he was legitimately
me.
mad.
No, what? But he was in on it.
Yeah, I didn't know until he.
Damn, so you saw them faking the surgery from a mile away, but missed the dude who faked the surgery with them?
Yeah.
I mean, hey, that part probably blew your fucking
Still,
mind
yeah.
then.
That's
And
what I'm
then the whole
saying.
time-
A twist to me.
I'm like,
Yeah,
what
yeah.
about Henry? Oh no, his cancer's gonna be back and he's gonna die.
Oh, you didn't think Henry fucking pulled one over on
yeah,
him?
I
I
also
wild.
knew Henry was in on it from knowing that they're in on it's a fake
Yeah.
surgery.
Yeah.
Like
But
instantly, I knew Henry was
she
in on it.
didn't. So we walked out before the end credits played, and I heard
Yeah.
it, and I was like, "Oh, that's John's voice!" And I ran back in, and she was taking forever, so I recorded the screen because I was like, "She has to see it if she doesn't make it." But
Yeah.
oh man, when his ass being strung up like that looks so good, I was like,
In
"Yeah."
the OG room.
Cut his. Oh yeah, that was the one thing that I was like, "Oh no, we're not gonna get it." And then that end credit scene shows up in the OG room, and I'm like, "Oh baby, we're fucking
They had to
back."
rebuild
Well,
it again.
I didn't know that they didn't actually like cut into them. So I'm like, that could have been like a real scar that they were like, look,
Yeah.
we did it.
Yeah,
They
that's what I
could've-
assumed too.
They could have been bold and actually cut into these people.
That's what I would have done. What? Just peel his fucking head up a little bit. It'll be all right.
I think you can find a crooked enough doctor to like work with you.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, well,
actually cut
incision.
someone
Get a
open.
vet. Like, oh boy works at a
Get a
vet.
vet. Yeah.
Like,
How do we feel about the first trap of the movie showing up 30 minutes in and also being a fake trap?
I thought it was
Dog shit.
cool
Dog
because
shit.
it shows you like his thought process.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's like when he evaluates people, he thinks of what they're doing and how I can test them based on the things that they are doing that is wrong.
But it's kind of shitty that it wasn't a real trap, right?
Yeah, they cucked us.
Yeah.
Big
But
blue
also
ball.
too, it just shows you how John isn't just going to like fuck people's world up just because he can. Like that dude made the right decision and he let him go because it shows you that he still has some humanity to him.
Even then, dude, he was already 90% there.
I would have been okay though with the first 45 minutes of this hour and 50-minute movie though not having a trap. I kind of loved it. I kind of liked how it just felt a little different. And then because when that first trap shows up and he strapped fucking pipe bombs to a boy's forearms, I was like, this is some
Yeah,
soft
that shit was metal.
Yeah.
This
eye
trap
trap
was
was
gruesome though.
The eyeball trap?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was cool
Nice.
too because there was a lot of theories on what it was gonna be even beforehand. I did
Is
not
it a
expect it to
poster?
be like to suck out his eyeballs. That was kind of crazy. Also, I would just turn that bitch all the way to 5 and called it a day. I wouldn't have.
I literally said it out loud and she had to shush me because I was in the shits and I was like, just turn it to 5. And she was like, shut up. And I was like, well, fuck, I'm sorry. I'm
You're
just
that
so
guy.
into it. It's
You're
the
becoming that
first,
guy.
dude. It's the first trap in the movie, bro.
What
I'm
you
in.
actually said was, I would just send it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, shh.
Yeah, though,
It's
like
true,
for
though,
real.
bro. I would just send that bitch. Just break them all
Yeah.
at once. That might be the easiest trap in all of Saw. I'll say it,
Nah, dude, Amanda
Easiest
still is
fake
the
trap.
easiest, dude. Just slicing, boy.
bro. No fucking way, because that one is timed and like Amanda's.
And
you
you
still
still
gotta
fumble
go.
the bag.
Yeah, you like what happens if you drop the key? You're fucked. How you gonna drop this? You send that bitch to 5 and you go.
You
fucking,
just do this.
Dude, the way these traps are going in this movie, as far as we know, he would snap his fingers. They said, "Oh, it has to dissolve your bones before we can let you out of
Yeah.
the trap." Like
Nah.
these traps were on some bullshit. All right,
but
I don't
this-
care.
No, here's the difference though. This guy didn't hurt John directly. So John would have been a bit more lenient. These other people hurt
Yeah.
John directly, so he cracked his little frail fucking knuckles and was like, I'm going
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
So I think John reacts and makes these tests so hard for these people because they are like taking away people's last moments and
Right.
wasting their damn time.
Yeah, he's doing
Like-
it in retribution for everyone else and himself. Yeah.
Because normally, if you cut your leg off, you're golden.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you don't
also
need
have
to-
suck the bone marrow out of it.
Yeah, and if you
Metal.
cut your brain, cut your skull, rip a piece out of your brain, you're good. You're golden.
Yeah.
You gotta wait to like the shit
Yeah,
that
these are
dissolve.
some two-factor authentication traps. Dude. Like,
It was a 3-step process.
But I mean, we saw how many people were on that fucking board though, and it looked like John's was the cheapest one. The
They
least
took whatever
you-
money they can get.
Yeah, the least you had to spend was $250,000. The guy right next to him was $510,000. They were taking
And they
half
put
a
half
million
up
dollars.
front.
Yeah, that's
Damn.
crazy. No way, dude.
I
But
do like how he gave it to the little boy.
I mean, he probably
He-
needed that. Imagine how much better the traps would have been in 2, 3, 4, 5. Had he kept
I was
some
like,
of that
oh,
money.
this is how they got their money for
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
And then
yeah.
he hands over the bag, and you're like, oh, okay.
Oh, he's gonna make a little Mexican Saw boy.
Yeah.
But also too, I
It's
knew
gonna be
it
a
was gonna
franchise
lead.
in Mexico now.
I knew it was gonna lead to them getting got because when he tells the boy, "Don't pull," it's like, okay, clearly there's. I was like, this is gonna be like the glass
They're
trap or
setting
some
something
shit.
up, yeah.
Yeah, like where it's like, oh, actually, we're not in danger. You're in danger.
Even then, I thought that was like, why are they teaching this? Why is he learning how to say "pull" in Spanish? Like, what's going on here?
Dude, he knew. See, he fucking, which is rad that he knew. He's like, I need to learn El Pulo.
And
Teach me
also,
El Pulo.
fucking John, based off the fucking topography of the world and how
Dude,
far away he is.
Didn't that get you rock hard though? Because
Bro, I was like, he is not a civil engineer. He's a mechanical engineer.
that's the one thing that, dude, when he said civil engineer in this movie, I was like, you're not a fucking civil engineer. Because this
The
is
whole
not your
point
skill
of,
set. It's not your skill
Yeah,
set.
the whole point of civil engineers is to have shit not move.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to have move.
Yeah.
What about like architecture stuff? Because he says he's a civil and architecture.
That wouldn't have helped you here.
That's all art.
Yeah, architecture
see, I
is the
don't-
art version, and civil engineering is the math side of it, right? You need to marry
Yeah.
the two to make a pretty building where you can also set them up. but like, you
He's a
know,
mechanical engineer.
yeah, the mechanical engineer would be able to set up a giant fucking seesaw where you waterboard someone with pig's blood.
Yeah,
That's
they actually
mechanical.
learn about gears and shit and
Right.
like all because their shit actually moves. So that's the only thing that bothers me about the whole Saw.
Dude probably has a
franchise lore.
doctorate or some shit though. He's actually multiple levels and just.
I don't know if you can get a doctorate within civil engineering about stuff moving because, like I said, shit's not supposed to move.
Yeah, that's like your job depends on that bridge not fucking
if it
moving.
moves, you're fucked.
But yeah, and it would have been an easy retcon, right? It would have been an easy
Yeah.
retcon to just be like, oh, did we say civil? He actually dual majored in civil and mechanical,
Right.
and then be done with it.
Then
I mean, instead of even
he's a
saying he
smart
didn't have to
motherfucker.
say he was in architecture. He could just been like, "Oh, I do civil and mechanical engineering."
Yeah, like they doubled down on the architecture.
Yeah.
Why? Because you want him to draw pretty? Bitch, he doesn't have to draw it pretty. He has to make that shit work. Yeah.
Hey,
it's
he
just
can
a
just
weird-
honestly just draw nice.
Yeah.
He did
yeah.
pick up his
Yeah.
notebook at the end, though. He's like, "No, I'm taking that."
Oh, dude, isn't it? This is the most direct we've ever seen him drawing a fucking trap, and it's so cool. It throws it away. Ah,
So we didn't talk about it in the spiral thing, but real quick, it's like they show like Opie on like the board or whatever.
Yeah.
And like they wanted that guy to have so much more impact in the Saw universe and feel so bad they killed him off in 2.
Yeah.
Like,
he's the best character in 2, hands down.
yeah, he is.
was he?
Never forget, dude.
Hands down, I will never forget Obi. That's
They
why
won't
they,
let you either.
bro. That's why they brought him back in the dream sequence for 3, bro. He's the most important character that died early. Sans Jigsaw, you know,
Yeah,
it's
okay.
Jigsaw Obi. Bro, tell me I'm
Saw
wrong.
9, he's on the board.
Yeah. Why else do you put Obi
Saw
on the board?
11.
No,
It's gonna be an Opie story.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be Obi's story between Saw 1 and 3 when he's dead.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
How he got there.
You're welcome, Landscape.
Yeah, you better put me as a fucking writing credit. So I loved in this movie that we only saw one super horrific death.
Which one?
I think the wire saw trap is fucking
Oh.
horrific.
Yeah.
Well, girl gets torn up in like 3
Yeah,
pieces, and
there
then they
was,
take
like-
her insides.
Yeah. They
People
like
in my theater were visibly like, "Whoa!"
I mean, when she stuck that sucker into her fucking thigh and sucked up the bone marrow, dude, I about vomited. I was like, this is
Dude.
fucked up.
It was that first little swoosh, and it was like uneven, and the leg was
Yeah.
not off. I was like, "Oh no!"
Or, bro, when it got to the top and you could see she still had to rip through the skin.
yeah, and then I was like, and
Yeah.
I
it was
forgot about
wild.
the whole bone marrow thing, and I was like, "Oh, dude, she got it." And then she has to
She's
stick
done.
it in her leg. I was like, "Oh, she's done."
Yeah.
Bro, and there's no way she
Can't
got.
just.
She didn't have that fucking tourniquet tight enough, bro. No fucking way.
No.
No way.
Dude, they gave her.
Too bad she
They
couldn't
gave
just
them
throw
no
the-
time.
None. 3 minutes, bro. Not enough time to cut my whole fucking leg off.
To do all those actions? No.
Yeah. I'm surprised you didn't make him do a fucking calculus equation in this bitch. You gotta solve for X. And it's a
I'm
fucking
surprised her thing didn't
sideways.
open up. She had to stand up, hop over there, and dissolve it herself.
You
Like
have to-
mixing chemicals.
I brought in these 2 Chilean children and you have to double Dutch with one leg.
No.
It's like, what the fuck?
One beaker is just saline water. The other one is the dissolving mechanism.
Yeah.
Right? And you put in the
Oh,
wrong
shit.
one, and you're
Yeah.
fucked.
I mean, these people did fuck my boy. They kind of
Yeah.
deserved it.
So
go
was
ahead.
those radiation on a girl?
Yeah, it was
or is it
X-ray.
just fire?
It was,
Okay.
No,
it
it
was
was
X-ray
radi-
radiation, right?
Yeah.
Okay, did we go over all the traps?
No, so the traps in order are the eye vacuum trap, which we of course know was fake, the pipe bomb trap, the wire saw trap, the brain surgery trap, the radiation trap, the blood boarding trap, the gas chamber trap, and the disbowelment trap. I think
I
the
think-
brain surgery trap is one of the best traps in all of the Saw movies.
I was. Yeah.
In
It's
most,
the most Saw-y, like.
but it's also rad that it closes and we don't see anything else that happens to him.
Yeah.
Like it's gruesome only because you can hear his skin searing, but you don't see it. Oh,
I mean,
So-
it's
I mean,
gruesome from the get go. You literally have to tear out your brain.
yeah, but
Dude,
you don't
that shit's
feel it.
impossible, right?
There's no nerve endings on your brain. You don't feel it. You could go in there and rip that bitch
Boy,
out.
how do you not feel it?
There's no nerve endings, bro. How many times I gotta tell you that?
Dude, there's no way I'm sawing my head open, first of all, to even get to the brain.
You know what? He said it rewires yourself and you're good. I'm taking that bitch out. And bro, that's
the
all I
whole
need.
brain?
Yeah, I might just take a whole half out that bitch. I don't need to know how to do
I mean,
math.
they say that people can live without half.
I mean,
their
people move
brain, but-
whole like hemispheres when you have
That's
like
what he's
seizures and
saying.
stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then when you have strokes, your brain rewires to go like around because a part's damaged.
Bro, I'll get I'll
You're
get some
right, dude.
chopsticks in that bitch
Yeah,
and
get
fucking
like a-
swirl it up
yeah.
and yoink. It'll be all right. We be good, baby.
My thing is, why was he giving him shit that didn't dissolve fast enough? Like, that wasn't fair.
Yeah, that was my issue. I was like, bro, you did all that, and then just because you really didn't have 3 minutes.
No.
You had 2 minutes and
2.
30 seconds. Because it took at least 10, 15 seconds to dissolve those body parts. But I think the mask
he
trap
couldn't-
is.
I would say he couldn't get the good shit, man. What can you do? He's in the
Yeah.
middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
But I think the mask trap's cool though, because like Saw's like most iconic traps are usually like the face ones. So like the fact that it's like another face one, because you got like the Venus fly trap, you have the the reverse bear trap,
I like how
and now
this one-
the Mayan thing or Aztec thing.
Fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, when that shit closed, I was like,
Isn't it
Oral
supposed to mimic that statue that he was shown in the beginning?
Which is kind of weird though, because the guy who showed him the statue was the one who got the forearm bombs.
Yeah.
And so it's like a
Yeah.
little weird because it's like you're not even really putting the right one on the right guy, but I guess they all look the same. I
How
don't know.
do you know that
Josh.
he was the one that was going to have the most information though? Like versus kidnapping any
'Cause
of
he's
the
a
other
taxi driver?
four.
Yeah, because he's a driver. Taxi drivers have to know everything and everywhere, you know? It makes sense.
and
I
they're all
would've-
shit chatting up their customers.
And I guess
you
he
know?
did have two part. He did two parts of the plan, so I guess he probably would know more because he was the driver and the fake doctor.
Yeah.
Sure. But I when it's like, oh, we find out that that's where he got the information from. I wasn't like, it's like, okay.
But also,
like,
yeah, I didn't need to know
But
that.
he survived.
I didn't
right?
need to know that.
Yeah,
Like, he let
Diego
him
survived.
live. Okay.
Yeah.
that's how he gets the information because when he's stitching his arms up, he tells him.
Oh.
Shit, I would have told that motherfucker everything. I'd have been like, you find these
would've
people here, my social
sang
security
like a
number is here.
canary.
Hell yeah. My mother's maiden name is this.
Right.
Come
He's
on.
reformed.
She lives
Like,
here. She
Hey,
goes here.
You need me to do
My
this shit
routing
down
number
here,
is
bro?
this.
Yeah.
He had the easiest trap, right?
No way, dude.
He
No.
he literally had mittens.
Yeah.
He had glove or tape mittens.
I would argue Gabriella's was the easiest.
Yeah.
You
Fair.
break your hand,
Yeah.
you fall to the ground, you break your foot, and then you fucking do a little tap dance because you fucking beat that shit. Like, if she wasn't freaking out and if she wasn't listening to old doctor bitch, she would have been fine. You
Because if you
break your
fall
shit
to the
and you get
ground,
out.
you could probably get out of the way to give yourself more time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You just break your foot real fast. Who knows?
You might have
It-
broke it on the way down.
Yeah,
I just
you
went
fall-
foot straight to the ground.
If you fall the right way, you snap your shit, that's donezo, baby. You're out of here.
Yeah. The only thing that sucked about that one is because it's kind of been done already. Like in Matthew does it himself to break out like of the chain, so it's like it
Yeah.
wasn't like that unique.
Yeah, but
I mean,
you
that
know,
radiation.
that's a nice little twist for sure. That's
Yeah.
real
Dude,
nice on it.
The fact that it moved was so funny to
Yeah,
me. I was like,
everyone in the theater was like, "Oh, she's free."
Joey
Yeah.
like laughed out loud.
Yeah, because it's funny. This shit right
Yeah.
here is what I'm talking about. This is the kind of humor I want in a Saw movie. I don't need Chris Tucker being like, and then it moved on his ass. No, I want to fucking just see something move and I'll giggle because it's like my boy John fucking knows. He knew she was gonna
He
do
thought
the
of
leg
everything.
first. It's just
yeah,
so
because you
good.
don't want to fall from the sky, so
No.
you're going to do the other one first for sure.
Which is dumb though. You want to fall
But if
on
the-
two
Either
good
way,
feet.
she's gonna fall.
Right. And if you do it the right way, you're falling to two good feet. The other way, you're falling to a fucking broken ass foot. That foot is dust.
And I'm not listening to old doctor after the other two people listened to her and already got. Like
And
they're
died.
already two dead people.
Yeah, don't hype
Her
me up,
power
Cecilia.
dynamic. She wanted to be the one in the room to just say everything.
Yeah.
I mean,
She's
nobody
trying
else
to
was,
command like crazy.
I mean, she was trying to hype them up though. Because
I mean, she was pushing them through it. They almost got that shit done.
I think her thought process was if they survive, I have a better chance of getting out of here fine. Which is smart, you know?
Yes.
Real quick, did they think that if someone survives the trap, like they're all good?
I think that that's what Cecilia thought, yes.
Okay.
None of the other ones thought that. I don't think.
Because my thing is like, what do you care if they finish or not? Like, you gotta do your own game.
Right. I don't
But
know.
it seemed like she thought, hey, if one of us wins it, we're Gucci.
I think maybe the thought process was, well, if you win, you beat the shit out of old man, and then you unlock me. Maybe.
Or you call the cops and I can survive long enough.
Right, but
to,
like, old girl cut her whole fucking leg off. She ain't doing nothing but bleeding out.
Yeah. And I mean, she didn't have to snap old girl's neck like that, but that was a power play.
Dude, with your heel, bro, that's some boss bitch shit.
I mean, she's 6 foot though. She a whole lot of woman.
You think you could crush somebody's neck with a heel? What if it's like kind of brittle from the radiation? You don't think you could do that?
Dude, she steps on balls for a living, dude. Well, not
that
Alex.
lady-
Unless she does, I don't know.
Not these balls. I ain't paying her for that. You got me fucked up. But I think you could do it. You're a strong woman. I think.
I mean,
Yeah, I
I
think you
think
do
I
it too,
could
Alex.
physically like do it.
Well, yeah, I'm not talking about mental. Okay, if you're in a
Yeah.
position where you got your boot on the back of somebody's neck, that mental barrier has been fucking broken. Okay.
Yeah.
We're talking physically.
No, yeah. I mean, physically, yeah.
All right. Hey, that's all I was asking.
Damn, keep yourself in line, Joey. Shit.
Bro, I watch my neck. It's like a fucking tornado drill in this bitch. I always got my science book on my shit.
But what I like is how so I wonder if they had those little pins like on all the traps to like just snap it off.
They knew, yeah.
Yeah.
They knew on all the traps how to get them out.
Well, I'm
Minus,
talking about like other movies too.
yeah, I would say so. Probably right.
Damn, that sucks.
Well, no. I think any of the ones where they thought they would be in the traps, they got a way to get out, right? But like, let's say the shackle ones, like the one from the first movie, John didn't design an easy way to get out of that because he never once thought he would be in that trap. But I think you can like surmise from all the other movies, like, no, like he thinks he could potentially be put in this trap. He would have an easy way to get out of it. Like Hoffman definitely thought that way, and I think Amanda would have also thought that way. Just from what we've seen, right?
Yeah.
I mean, shit, Hoffman knew he was getting out in that glass box. He threw the deuces up and was like, see ya, homie. And
Well, he
fucking-
also knew he was getting out of the chair and the little electric thing.
Right, yeah,
Like,
he built those like snaps in, right? So yeah, I think he taught all of his disciples like, hey, bro, build the trap like if you're gonna be in it. So you
I
can
mean,
always
there's
get
probably
out.
fail safes on everything.
Because the
But
other
also,
people are
too-
too panicked to like actually
Right.
look for it.
Yeah.
Well, now I know.
And the thing too is where they're like dumped when they realize like it was one person left and then there's 2 people on this trap or whatever. But she got so power hungry, she was like, I got this, and it's just like, who else was gonna like?
You know,
And
she
that's
spilled
another.
the beans. She was like, I know who you are. Blah blah blah. She was really feeling herself, man.
He was. It was cool though. I like that she was just like rubbing it in their faces though. I knew she was gonna get her comeuppance, but like in the moment I was like, yeah, you tell them though. You're
'em.
winning this. Yeah, you got
I
'em.
hated how her boyfriend was like, shut the fuck up, Amanda. Bro, why are you using her
Yeah.
fucking first name, you fucking freak, you weirdo?
You don't even know her like
You-
that.
You don't know her like that.
Also, he's also kind of a freak for instantly just loving, like kissing her all crazy
Dude, he's
after
kind of
seeing some death.
he's kind of a freak bitch though, because you know she still had blood on her hands.
yeah.
Yeah.
She still got entrails on the shit, and he's like, "Oh, baby, you know I'd fucking die for you. Give me some of that bloody lip kiss."
So cheesy,
I mean,
dude.
ripping out the intestines was smart though.
She a bad
So
bitch.
what'd you-
She
What
a
do you guys think
baddie.
she was doing though when that was happening? What was your thought process?
I
Like,
knew
what
she
was
was
she
gonna.
do?
I knew she was gonna rip them out. To
Yeah, to
rope
use
it.
the entrails like a rope. Yeah.
Yeah, I initially thought she's gonna cut off a limb and then like toss the limb and like grab it or some shit. I don't know.
I thought she was gonna get the acid from the stomach and melt her chains.
Oh my god, that would have been
That
I
would have
was
been
like-
smart.
It would have been smart. Or just
I was
dip
like
the
that.
chains in it. You don't even got to take the acid out. You just got to put the chains in. You're like, yeah, it'll break this sooner
Yeah.
or later.
Just gotta sit here for a minute.
So
They were having a heart to heart upstairs. They had a little more time.
They
Yeah.
did. Understanding your time, it's already 7:00, so you got to get going.
Mm-hmm.
So what I need from you, the big questions that I need from you are: what is your favorite trap?
The brain surgery trap.
Brain surgery trap. And then what do you give this movie?
Oh shit. I give it a 9.5.
Wow,
out
this is
of
one of
10.
Alex's favorite movies of all time. That's what
Damn.
you're telling
All
me.
time.
I like this movie.
This movie was pretty fire. I'm gonna just let you guys know though, she was a little lukewarm coming out of the movie, so I think talking about it probably helped the way you thought about it. Yeah, because she was like, I don't know how I feel about it. So to
Give it
hear
a
her say,
9.5
Yeah.
tequila bottles out of 10.
that's good luck, I think.
That's
That is
good.
good luck. I mean, but after watching all those movies and you see this one and it being good, it's like it makes you
And
even
you're
feel
like,
even
oh.
better because like there's
Yeah.
a great payoff.
Right. Okay,
That's
mother of horror. Thank you for being on Socktober. I told her that after Socktober is over, we're gonna throw her back in her casket, lock that bitch shut tight, and then next Socktober we're gonna crack
Next
it
Halloween.
open. She's gonna be like,
Yeah.
and then we're gonna feed her a
Yeah.
little bit of blood, and then that's it.
So we really
Damn.
gotta build a coffin for next
Draktober.
year and then
Oh,
film
yeah.
the whole thing.
Oh my god, I'll have that coffin right up against that wall, and I'll crack it open. Some dust will come out. It'd be fire.
It fits with the wood.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be like
Alright.
that was there the whole time.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for having me.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Bye bye.
Yeah,
Bye.
see you later. Have a good
Bye.
one. Bye.
No, that she's
Bye, have a
gone.
beautiful life.
Right.
Right. Let's talk about these baddies in this movie.
I mean, I don't. We've been at this for 50 minutes. I'm not putting a time limit on us though. It's still early technically for us.
I still think the most fucked up trap is her having a saw off her leg, man.
I just,
Like
it
I
just
could
sucks.
not do that. I couldn't like.
Me either. I'm dead.
No matter how good the wire is and like
Yeah.
it gets a nice clean cut, I don't give a fuck, dude.
I just don't like how they mutilate themselves and they still had to do something else. That's my biggest pet peeve. Like, because I
Because in
guess
all
what
other
other
Saw
movies have,
movies, it's just once, right?
the only
Yeah.
one I can
Or-
think of is when a girl chops her arm off and a boy's chopping off his fat and you got to put it in the thing. But then it's like,
That's not
You
cutting
know-
off another piece
yeah,
or like doing
it's not
something
like
painful.
It's not like a secondary like task though.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not like they tell you like, oh, because it was, if it was like cut off your arm and then it has to dissolve, I would have been like, that's terrible. But like it was like just way more than the person you're going against, because like she's going against herself, and they always are going against time, right? But it's like she already completed a horrific task that proves she's willing to survive.
Yeah, like the bone marrow one would have been a completely different game. Like for a totally different person who would have already had their leg cut off or some shit like that.
Or if it was a way for them to be like, oh, you got to shove this in your leg, which wouldn't be enough. Like then it would have been something though. But it's like it's not that hard to just shove that thing in your body.
Yeah.
But like, and then oh boy, like to drill literally, like we seen how long it took, and later on in the franchise. Well, it's weird the timeline.
In the timeline.
But when a girl like cuts his head open, how long it takes, and he's like, all right, yeah, do it in 3 minutes.
Yeah, do it like a trained brain surgeon, but in 3 fucking minutes.
Yeah,
I don't think that's
And
gonna
he
happen,
literally
John.
said, I don't know how to do it. I don't know what this stuff is. It's not like he.
yeah, he
and I
had to get
understand-
walked through it.
And it's like and that's the issue where if they would have swapped the characters, the other guy should have been that role. That's what's weird about it, because the taxi driver showed them the mask, and the taxi driver was doing the fake brain surgery, so he should have been the one that had to do a brain surgery, which
Yeah.
I don't understand why that's.
I
like
mean,
that.
I don't think John had the time to set it up. Like he had to like get into action pretty quick, because these guys could have been outside the country already. I mean, he saw the lab was already fucking disassembled. Like he needed
Yeah.
to get to the taxi driver and then do a quick trap and then
Yeah,
interrogate.
yeah, I guess that's a really good point. I didn't really think about it until just
Mm-hmm.
now. That like, yeah, you're right, Eric. He had to hurry up. He needed to find out all this information right now. He couldn't be too
Yeah.
fucking thematic. That
Well, he was
early,
also
you know?
he was the only one he could catch, like
Right,
too. Like he
reliably.
couldn't have.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't know the other people were gonna be on the streets and have regular jobs or whatever either. But he knew old boy was gonna be driving that taxi because he told him he takes people to that place. So he was easier to catch.
The dude's kind of a fucking dumbass.
And
giving out that much
thematically for the movie and visually for the movie, it makes sense because it's like, oh, okay, this is the thing from the statue, and they fake the surgery, so that's why you have the trap in there. It just seems like he has the wrong person in the trap. Like if the doctor was in that trap, I would have been like, oh yeah, it makes sense. Like the actual female doctor. Well, I don't even know if she's a doctor, honestly.
But
She
I
could be
think
lying.
I don't think
she's
she
lying.
is. I think the
Was that
overall
her
theme
dad?
of his
I don't know.
I
Amanda
don't
believed
think
it,
so.
but I was like, why the fuck you believe in her for shit? I ain't believing nobody
Yeah.
for nothing.
I think the overall theme of his John's traps this time around was Mexico. You know, you got bombs, dismemberment,
Right? I mean, America's got bombs. Arguably more bombs.
Beheading, yeah, you're right.
beheadings. There's some real cartel shit here.
Dude, he should have had
Yeah.
somebody rip their own heart out.
Waterboarding.
That'd have been rad.
Dude, that thing should have just like shot like their heart out when you felled it or whatever.
And then would have still been beating or whatever. That'd
Yeah.
been fucking rad. Oh, man. Yeah, we'd be better Jigsaw killers for sure.
Yeah, they fucked up
100%.
killing them early. Or,
Dude.
but they didn't, I guess, because This could
I mean,
happen.
they
or-
got hundreds of millions of dollars, and now they got their like most like critically acclaimed, fan praised like movie, and they're gonna probably get like 3 more sequels because this one is good.
no
like,
way, dude.
No, dude, I'm telling you, dude. There's no way they don't.
I wanted to ending.
Dude, Lionsgate won't let John Wick end. They don't let Hunger Games end. They don't let shit
you're
end.
right.
Well,
You're
hold on, buddy. Hold on. We don't know if they're gonna make another John Wick post John dying. Okay, the Continental that's okay. That's okay to do something a little bit way before where John's like probably a little baby, and the Hunger Games sucks anyways. So fucking make as many of those as you
agree.
want because they're dog shit.
I don't know, dude. Whatchamacallit just said not too long ago. He said like, oh my god, I can't think of. I'm forgetting his name.
You're so bad you can't even think of them.
So Keanu Reeves
No,
was
he's
like
talking
saying
about
like,
John
oh,
Wick,
let's leave it like end it or whatever. They're like, oh, we gotta leave at least some little bit of a ambiguity, and then because he wants to be no at all, and they said, well, hold on, let's see. So it's like they're gonna keep going. It just makes too much money.
Yeah, but is it gonna without him attached?
No, they're gonna have him in the next movie.
I don't
If they
think he'll do
it'll be dog shit.
If he does it, he's dog shit.
Dude, I
like
think
him
he's
no more.
dude.
He's a
It's his
bitch.
boy. He's
He's a
not gonna
bitch.
tell his boy no.
He could.
What, Chad Stilinski?
Yeah, whoever
like
his
Chad
name is.
Midlinski.
Dude, he ran to that wall that one time almost broke his neck, dude. He's never gonna stop helping him.
Yeah,
Right?
he's too good of a guy. He'd be like, I can't leave my man fucking hanging like that. But like,
Nah.
I mean, I don't think this is a satisfying enough ending for the Saw franchise, though. I need
This
them to
ends-
make one more.
This ends John Kramer, and now because doing the Book of Saw is too easy. Also, too, you did Jigsaw. You could have that guy come back at any point, and then plus you have Gordon still out there.
True.
And it's just there's too many open ends to like say, hey, it's completely over because you can follow any of the 3 alive Jigsaws.
Right.
And shit, they're gonna do a Book of Saw and bring a brand new person for the hell of it if they wanted to.
Dude, fucking Amanda and John's daughter, and she's a Jigsaw killer. I'm in, dude.
Yeah.
He fucking.
After seeing Amanda be a baddie in this one, I'm so sad she's dead.
I also loved that she was like, oh, John's a little too philosophical. I'm gonna dumb it down for these stupid idiot Mexicans.
For sure.
They need
Yeah,
to
she's
know.
like, he said this.
Yeah, in case you didn't understand.
I mean,
You
shit, they're
dumb
also in
fuck.
the heat of the moment. It's like, dude, I don't need technical talk. What do I gotta do?
I mean, she didn't
Yeah.
understand even when they told her. Even when she was like,
Yeah.
"Cut your fucking leg off and suck some of the leg juice out," she was like, "What?
Yeah.
I couldn't. No way."
I like that it went from like, oh, we're in Mexico and all you speak is Spanish to, oh, real quick, I'm in a trap. I know English all of a sudden.
No, they knew English when they were talking to him as doctors, except for Gabriella. But even then, all she said was, "Save me, Mr. John. Save me."
Yeah. Still.
No, not
Put
still.
on full Spanish, put on the subtitles, have these Americans read something, dude.
I don't think it's even about that though. Like if you think about it, it makes sense in the universe, right? Where if you're trying to trick these people into thinking that like they're Mexicans who are helping you, an American, and they're doctors, they're intelligent enough to know a second language, you know? Like they
Yeah.
would know it. They would know it.
And that's why Gabriella speaks the most broken English because she's the one that like needs to know it the less. Everyone else has to be like an intellectual.
Yeah, she needs to know how to say tequila, good luck, and then that's it. And, hello, Mr. John.
I guess that's true.
So that bloodboarding trap though is pretty fucking crazy. I don't.
Dude, little man was a G.
How did y'all feel though when they got out of the trap and John looks at him and he's like, you're a warrior, my boy.
And honestly, so you figure now in the new Jigsaw, so in the Book of the Saw, how old is this kid?
He's a boy. He's William.
Yeah.
He's
Wouldn't that be
William-
crazy?
He's William's dad, is what it is. But like that line got me. I really was like, damn, he wants a son so bad, and he ain't ever getting that son, dude. This little
No.
Mexican boy's his son though, and he's like, hey,
The little prodigy.
you're a real Aztecian warrior, bud.
You're a real Mayan / Aztecian / I don't really know.
Why
what
was
to
that kid
say,
out
but-
that late?
No, he was up in the morning.
No, it was
bro.
early.
It was
Yeah.
6 a.m. He was out there fucking doing his drills, dog.
Why's that kid up that early?
He's messy, bro. He's messy
Dude, what else
too.
he doing in the country, dude, besides
Yeah.
play soccer?
He ain't
I don't
doing
know. You're
shit.
from the motherland. You tell me.
Yeah, you're from the country motherland too.
Shit, I never grew up there, you know.
Yeah, lucky you.
Wink, wink.
Eh. All right, Mr. Four Time.
I mean, you can't grow up there if you're an anchor baby. I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah, that's
What's
true.
the point of
That's
being an
true,
anchor
that's
baby
true.
if you don't anchor down?
Yeah,
Um,
you're right. You're right.
But I mean that, like, even that, he knew the kid was gonna be there. He knew he's gonna show up at that time. And it's like, fuck, John, you're so fucking smart, bro. You're so smart. Except for the fact where you had to waterboard a little Mexican kid, but that kid's.
I don't know if he knew that kid was gonna be there or not.
No, he did. He knew. He was like, we're gonna have visitors in the morning. Like, we have to go. We have to get going like right now.
Oh, that makes sense.
So I think what he
I-
wanted was to spare the little kid from having to see anything. So he wanted
Yeah.
to like be done and get out
Mm.
and not rouse any
'Cause-
suspicions.
Because I assume the trap had the two things too. Because I thought he assumed him and Amanda were gonna be in the trap. If like,
Yeah, that is what he thought, and that's why he
Yeah,
was
that
like,
was
you
the
know,
assumption.
this is an
Mhm.
unforeseen consequences of my
oh,
actions.
you're
here.
right. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like,
Because
"We
Amanda's like,
manifest
you
this."
think I'm innocent, and then it's
Yeah.
like, no, bitch, we know you ain't.
Dude, that line was so fucking good.
That cracked me up.
Sweetie, I'm not innocent. Bitch, I ain't talking about you.
Yeah.
So good.
Do you think they trained for that? They're like, all right, Amanda, I'm gonna waterboard you for 10 minutes. See if
All
you
right.
can survive.
The safe word is daddy.
The safe word is papi chulo.
Dude, she would have killed old boy bogus though in that trap.
Oh, yeah.
The doctor. Oh boy, would have been donezoed.
Yeah, she would have pushed that shit and just held that shit down and be like, you got it,
Yeah.
baby. You should
Yeah, hold
breathe.
on.
You're doing so great.
But also, could they not just turn their heads? Could they not just be like this?
I think they could have.
They could have. Because it's
I
only.
kept on thinking that.
Don't you need like a cloth in front of your mouth for it technically to be waterboarding?
It's not like they had their mouth forcibly
But thing though-
open.
Right.
Blood is also thicker though, so I don't know if maybe that could change like the whole scenario.
Maybe. Because the reason.
Because I mean,
that
they
you-
still had a lot of blood left on them. It's not even when they were done with it. Like there was a shit ton of just blood. But in theory, yes, like the water may give you the sense you're not actually drowning. You're getting the
Right.
sensation of drowning.
But they were drowning. They were just drowning
Yes.
them. Like,
Yeah.
There's no
He just couldn't
psychological.
keep
Like,
his mouth closed.
Mhm.
I mean, shit.
I mean, there's a shit ton of pressure. I don't think waterboard.
Yeah.
There's water. Like that's way
no,
more
I think
pressure than
waterboarding is
waterboarding.
more like dripping, not dripping, but like a slow pour.
A
you
steady
know?
flow,
Right.
but not like
Mhm.
that thing was like a
Gallons.
fire hose.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, the fact that that little boy survived for as long as he did and then asked for more is bananas. I know at
Yeah.
9 years old,
and
that
he
ain't
kept
me.
trying to get it, dude.
Yeah.
John just was stronger.
I mean, I don't know how his cancer-ridden ass was able to hold his breath that long, though.
That's what I'm saying,
Dude's
dude.
got lungs
They
like,
had to have
whoa.
trained.
Yeah,
But they were turning their head, so I think like it's like okay. But the thing is though, once that blood gets in your mouth and you choke, like then you're fucked. Like you know, because then you can't catch your breath and you're just panicking.
Yeah, he choked at least 10 times before
Yeah.
he was good.
Yeah, Juan Pablo saved the day though.
You ain't lying.
Carlos, you mean?
Was
Is
his
that
name
his name
Juan
for real?
Carlos? I didn't
Yeah.
even think he had a
No,
name.
his name was just Carlos.
Oh. Giancarlo Esposito really came in clutch there.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, what they did at the end of the movie, he went on to be a famous soccer star.
Oh my god, it's like a cheesy 80s like thing where
Yeah.
it's him covered in blood with the sack of
Yeah.
money. He was able to pay for soccer camp.
Oh shit! And he is Lionel Messi.
Right? Now currently playing in Miami.
That the gas chamber trap though is pretty fucking rad. This movie really has all the fucking hits. There's nothing like a Saw movie with poisonous gas in your system.
Mm-hmm.
That shit is hot.
Yeah, this does like that's the thing a lot of people like about it too. It like goes back old school and it does like all the Saw like tropes, but it does them well. No. But also too like John is likable and they make him likable. So I guess another thing people didn't like about it is because they make them almost like anti-heroes in this movie. But it's just like
Which
that's
is
kind of
go ahead.
John and crew.
Yeah, John and Amanda are anti-heroes for sure.
but like that's always kind of John's
Yeah,
MO. It's Hoffman that's the dick.
No, but even it's not that, right? The reason that this one feels different is because the people he's testing are objectively bad people. Someone who self-harms is not a bad person. It's a sick person, right? Someone who takes drugs is not a bad person. They're a sick person. Someone who is willingly tricking dying people into giving up their life savings is objectively bad. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. So it's like, it's easy for John and Amanda to look like the good guys because they're torturing people who are worthless pieces of shit, you know? And it's like, well, yeah, she's a terrible person. I would love to see her have to fucking rip her own face off or some shit like that, you know?
Or like, oh, I mislabeled 2 X-rays.
I mean, shit. Yeah, like we've seen him really do some fucked up shit for almost absolutely no reason.
I mean, yeah, the first guy with the wire trap is, he self-harmed. So it's like, okay, now go through these wires.
Which is fun.
And have your husband beats you and you allowed him to, so now take these poles out your body.
Or kick him into a thing full of fucking lawnmower blades.
Yeah.
He really hates battered women. John Kramer hates battered women.
That's because he secretly battered Jill and we just didn't see it.
He would have never. Jill was his queen,
got battered.
Bro. Yeah, 100%. She hit him when she was mad. He was like, I'll take it. Mostly because you're going to get your shit fucked up with one of my tools.
Yeah.
Mostly because you got those knockers on you, baby.
I love chauvinist John. Big John is so funny. He said this concoction's fucking my dick.
Also, too, which is interesting, though, is this makes the way he's a little... Because in some movies, like, oh, man, in, like, some of the movies, like, I don't know why he does, like, some of the things he does, like, his motives behind it. And it's like, he had better intentions until these people tried to, like, fake cure cancer. And then he just hates the world.
You think this is what turned him?
In timeline, it didn't help.
I think this is what made him more creative as a murderer. He did this game and was like, damn, I really could be stepping my game the fuck up.
I also think it makes him like realize like, oh, these games can be too OP.
Yeah, he did dumb some of the later ones down a little bit to make them a bit easier to win. Which is good.
Because based on what you did, it's more like, okay, equal. Like, oh girl, like cutting your leg off, bone marrow because you were a fake nurse. Like, it's like, maybe we didn't have to, do the whole thing. Just cut your leg off next time.
Yeah, or do something that's relatively nurse related because he didn't
just break your fingers. I don't know.
She should have had to give a bunch of blood because she allegedly like was taking his blood.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Or like, cut your arm open and pee into it or something weird like that.
Yeah,
something.
Not a fucking whole leg and a half.
Rip all your teeth out.
Oh wow!
And she had thick thighs, dude. So
yeah. I thought thick thighs saved lives.
Not in this scenario, dude. That shit hurts hard.
I'm fucked if I get to one of these situations.
Bro, I'm finding the first way to kill myself. I'll just let the trap kill me.
I'll lead on that wire.
Dude, that trap's quick. Like, dude, that's a quick trap. I was letting it cut me open. Like, let's go.
She didn't suffer. If she didn't cut her leg off, she didn't suffer one bit. The quick death.
Yeah,
that's true.
You're dead. If anything,
she just slice my throat and just call it a day.
That stuff looked like it hurt though.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like I rather you're gonna cut your throat and bleed out, or cut your leg off and then bleed out.
Yeah. Oh no, the leg was never happening for me. The leg was never gonna happen.
I guess just wait it out and see how quick it goes. But if not, if I'm just gonna get this over with now and just.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen some slow jigsaw traps. We've seen they don't always kill you fast. Some of them take a long time.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe she could have put the thing around her neck though and like got the piece behind it and did a little one of these. But she wasn't really thinking.
Any of the type of motion.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah.
I mean, she had the thing to cut her leg. She could have just cut her throat with that if she wanted to.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
If she was going for the suit, no. I'm saying she could have cut herself out because it was just rope tying her together.
Oh yeah, you're right.
At any point, she could have tried to slip that. She'd jimmy it into there and then fucking do one of these on the.
You could have had just put it underneath the little thing and had to go sideways because like she just couldn't touch the metal that was in front of her because when she grabs it, it like cuts her right away.
No, but it's the same metal. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
She can't let that thing that she cut her leg off with touch her. Mm-hmm. It's gonna cut her. I'm
gonna try it.
I mean, she could have even kind of put the rope that was around her neck on the thing in front of her. Just did that real slow like this.
You don't really think when you're in a saw trap, man.
Look,
she had 3 minutes.
I'm killing myself, bro. I already said that. I'm finding the sharpest object and stabbing myself in the fucking neck with it. I'm gone.
Also, too, the gun thing. If someone knocks me out and kidnaps me, I'm assuming the gun doesn't have bullets.
Come on, bro. You're an idiot if you think the gun has bullets. You're just.
But even if you did check the gun, you were like, "Oh, it has bullets." But then he took all the powder out the bullets.
Yeah, I'm assuming the gun don't work though. Like
the gun is now a melee object for me. It's
prop.
not
Yeah.
it's not a ranged tool of destruction. I'm beating someone to death with it. Okay.
I'm hitting you in the head with it, and then I might try to shoot off a round. And if it doesn't, then I'm crushing your skull with that gun.
Oh yeah, I'm cutting your cheek wide fucking open because you let my son get shot. You know what I'm saying?
I'm taking the gun apart and finding that little pokies part.
Little pokey part.
Yeah.
I mean, how was Henry supposed to get out of his trap at the end, though? You know,
He's not.
right? I don't think he was ever supposed to. This was the one time
Because
where John looked at Hoffman and was like, "Fuck him up, bro."
Because he's
What you're
worse.
saying.
Because he's faking ill
Being
too.
sick, yeah.
Yeah. But also too, like, how stupid do you have to be to know he's the Jigsaw and still try to rob him?
No, I don't think he knew.
I don't think he knew.
He didn't know.
Yeah.
So the only reason, Cecilia didn't know him by name as the Jigsaw. She only put it together after she was in the traps, and she was like,
Because
"Oh, these are Jigsaw traps," you know.
Hoffman says to him as much as like being like,
Oh, well, yeah. Like he's saying it because he's like, "Oh, shouldn't you have known that this was the Jigsaw killer?"
What was his singer?
is
No.
he just saying like, this is how unlucky you are that you did this more or
Yeah,
less?
so he's like, of all the fucking dying people in the world, you had to pick the fucking Jigsaw to pull one over on. I don't know. I recorded it. Do you want to hear the recording?
Yeah, what was his
Kinda,
singer?
yeah.
He had a
Here it
cheesy
is.
ass line, I remember.
I think I have it, but
It
I don't know if
cracked me
I'm
up.
talking in it. But yeah, it was fucking hilarious because he's like, idiot.
that is like that is a
Where's your skull?
Where are your scars?
Thank you, Detective, for locating my fellow cancer patient.
John's fucking voice.
He
deep
looking
voice.
old, bro.
yeah, he is. Hoffman looks tough.
Out of all the men to cheat, you pick John Kramer? I mean, I call that epic bad luck.
Okay, it's
that
the
epic bad luck.
that last line is what indicates it's just like you picked the wrong person. Because at first, to me, it
Yeah.
indicated, oh, you knew and you chose like you're an idiot. But it's like, oh no,
Yeah.
you just happened to choose the worst person possible.
Look.
Yeah, that line's so good.
It's so cheesy,
So
bro.
fucking cheesy,
And I
dude.
love that
They
it's
didn't
like-
have to.
It's totally just because it's like, oh, they did that. They added that line to let you know that this is 2006. Like, you know, because nobody fucking talks like that.
You think
it's
they
like,
let him ad lib? Like, hey man,
No
do your
way.
thing, bro.
you lived
I love
in
how they're-
2006.
The old computer like browsers and stuff though.
Yeah.
They're like, even though everything's like it looks too new because the just film just actually shot very well.
And it was like Windows Vista or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep talking.
This is like
I'm
the
actually-
best visual like Saw movie. Like obviously technology's gotten better and like just they had money. Because I guess
I thought Jigsaw would look good.
Jigsaw did look good, but this movie looked better. This movie had some artistic fucking direction to it, and it like
Yeah, I
looked
agree.
really pretty. Especially like when it was more of a cancer survivor like movie. That's when it looked beautiful. And then of course when it got raunchy, it was like, oh, this is a fucking Saw movie, brother.
yeah, the first like 30 minutes, the way they use sound and color and all that stuff is like it just pops.
Kind of wild though that Mexico just looks yellow all the time. If
I
you go
was
to
gonna say,
Mexico,
yeah.
it's yellow, baby.
In every
the yellow
film,
filter.
dude, everything, dude.
It's so
Is it
weird.
just smoggy out there or what?
Well, and the funny thing too is like when he's in America, it's a blue filter. When he's in the surgery room, it's a blue filter. But the minute it leaves that, it's like, oh, you're just Mexico yellow, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Look at him, filthy
Are
yellow
we
Mexican.
all?
I mean, shit, yeah, the three of us in particular. All right, we got anything else? We've been going for an hour and
No.
No, I
14.
think that's it.
All right, I'm gonna do something a little ugly here because I need these. Yoink. We're gonna go back here. Oh, it's like we
What's
never
up?
left.
Yeah, well, we just got that.
I ain't even cutting that. Fuck that. They'll sit through that. They know. They know what I was doing. I had to get those questions.
Yeah,
All right, James.
if you know, you know.
What was your favorite part of Saw X?
Honestly, the mini cancer survival story in the beginning. You know, John just trying to hold on to the last bit of life he had, and he said, "I'm gonna pay $250,000."
Because I fucking got it like that, bro. Of course I'm gonna pay that. Eric?
When he used his big ass brain to fucking geometrically locate where this facility is.
Dude, I loved that. That map scene was rad as fuck, though.
I instantly knew what he was doing, and I was like, dude, he's about to triangulate this position.
Yeah.
He would have been the most deadly man in the military if he'd have joined
He
it.
would have been.
You'd have been drone striking motherfuckers just from pencil math on paper.
Honestly.
I mean, I really fucked with that too. For me, it's between him like figuring it out, showing you that he's a fucking genius, or the pipe bomb trap. That pipe bomb trap is something special to me, especially because man wins it. Like he fucking pulls that shit off, bro, and he lets him live. So good. It's perfect John
Not a lot of people survive.
Yeah, I mean, especially in the later movies, nobody survives. Like motherfuckers, even in this movie, everybody dies. Everybody who gets put in a trap dies.
The issue is half the movies, the people in traps are pawns. So like,
yeah,
you automatically, because you can't save yourself. That's the only thing that sucks. Like these people all could have saved themselves.
Yeah. All right, James, what was your least favorite scene?
Honestly, I did thoroughly like it. I don't know if I don't know. Like, I don't know if I really had, like, I wasn't watching the movie at any point and I was just like, this isn't really working. I guess, if anything, I don't like having the added fact, but they had to have them die is the issue. But, like, I don't like having the fact of them doing the little time, like, the dissolve shit or whatever. Just have them not finish the trap and have it closed. That little extra thing I thought was kind of silly.
Eric?
They should have been killing some other land person or something, dude. If it was a little too close to home.
Get the Colombians out of here, dude.
Dude, some of those people were real light skinned. They could have been from other Central American countries.
Yeah, maybe they migrated to Mexico for a better life, you know?
Yeah, they were from Ecuador.
For sure. They were Uruguayan as fuck.
For sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm always going to have a soft spot for horror movies. So even the shitty parts, I'm even going to be like, oh, you know, it wasn't that bad. I think some of the dialogue was a little weak. Like, none of them except for Cecilia were really like, all right, I'm fucking in it. You know, like, I figured even at least the dude was kind of going to be like, all right, I got to get this shit going. But, like, it was only Cecilia who could keep her head straight. And it's like, that kind of sucks. The only person who can keep their head straight in a bad situation is a white lady. I don't know. These people live hard lives. You think they can't figure this shit out?
But they've been living the easy life recently.
I guess, dude. But old girl's addicted to drugs. The other one's also addicted to drugs and to prostitute.
Yeah.
Like, I don't. I think Mateo was the only one with the easy life, and he fucked that up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think probably just that. It would have been cool. I mean, I guess watching, what was his name? Diego was the driver. Seeing Diego be a strong fucking dude who was able to just get his shit together, but like, then we don't see him anymore, and he's just gone. So I don't know. It'd have been cool
to
to
the
see.
end for a couple of seconds at least.
Yeah, when he's like, I'm a
then
fucking
he's
rat.
just a fucking rat. Yeah.
Maybe he should have fucking died, you dirty rat. Yeah, all the Mexican people except for old Mayan warrior boy were kind of dog shit.
Right.
But you know, this is Rambo Saw or whatever the fuck. So what do I expect? Cinema Score questions. Would we rent it? No.
Nah.
No.
Would you buy this movie physically? Fuck yeah.
Probably not. I don't own any of the other ones.
Dude, once Saw ends, I just gonna have to get all of them.
Without a doubt, absolutely.
Yeah.
But I think this one, if they do a fucking steelbook for this one's gonna be rad.
Like if I were to buy
X on
one,
it, though.
but if I were to buy one Saw movie, it's this one.
Yeah, I agree. If I'm gonna get any of them, I'm getting fucking this one because this one's
This one's an actual movie.
Correct.
As well.
Yeah.
and I don't have to have it stand alone because I've seen all the other 9, so I get it. I know where this falls in the shits. You know.
This shows you though what the first one could have been if it had better like it was more fleshed out, or it had like a better team behind it that it wasn't so rookie in the game.
Yeah, I think so this is what a Saw movie looks like when someone cares about the story. and doesn't
Yeah.
just care about tying it into the universe and doesn't just care about watching someone's fucking chest get blown open, right? It's super refreshing. It's super nice. I hope these people do the next one because it's gonna be fire.
I mean,
What?
these people have done the past 3 ones, so
Spiral and Jigsaw.
yeah. The screenplay and story by Josh Stolberg and Peter Goldfinger.
Yeah, but the director I think lends a lot to the way that things flow.
Didn't he do
So
4?
So the past 3 were all different.
Directors,
This is his
for
first.
sure.
This is his. Oh no, you're right.
He did 4. Yeah.
He did Saw 3D and Saw 6.
Yuck.
But 6 a banger. 7.
I mean, 6 is mid. 7's
Hey,
the
that was
dog
high and low
shit.
though. Hey, that was high and low.
You know
That's
what it
7.
was?
It was high low.
6 was his vision. 7 was all studio interference.
Dude, once they said that shit was 3D, he was done.
Yeah, he was like, I don't
He
even give a
gave
fuck.
up.
Yeah, I'm in
Yeah.
here for the fucking paycheck, and that's it. Where are we at? Would you buy this movie digitally? I might.
Nah.
If I decide I'm
Nah.
not buying it physically, I'm definitely buying it on digital. But at that point, you got to just get the Voodoo 9 movie box set digitally, right?
You have to.
It's gonna show up on Peacock or no, yeah, Peacock.
And I'm gonna stream it on Peacock for sure. Would you buy it in the $7.99 bin at Best Buy, Walmart, FYE, or Voodoo?
Yeah,
This
this
is
was still.
easy.
Only
bro.
if it came with 6.
Gross. You're
The David
filthy
Gruder
fuck.
pack.
Disgusting. No, then you have to get 7.
Yeah. I'll take 7.
He's just
too.
gonna scratch the
I'll
disc.
throw it
Yeah.
away.
Delete it, burn
Yeah.
it to a different disc, and just get rid of the 7
Yeah.
shit altogether.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
rip the good parts.
Would you put this on in the background while people are over?
This Saw, I think you need to pay attention to like some of the most.
Really?
Do you?
Yeah,
I
because you like there's some motivation behind this. Like it's not just
yeah. Because
it's
you'd be
just
like,
trap.
wait, why is he making her cut her leg off and suck the shit out of it? Look, there's a lot of shit that happened when you
Yeah.
weren't looking. Just trust the process.
They're bad people. He doesn't like when people hurt cancer patients. It's a whole thing.
He has cancer,
He has
so he's real
cancer.
sensitive to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That almost might make the viewing experience even better. Like,
Yeah.
could you imagine having this on in the background and you're hanging out with somebody who's never seen a Saw movie, and they're like, "Why is this guy such a dick?" He's being a
Yo, what's
real
going
jerk.
on?
Yeah. Are they
What's the
all like
relationship
this?
between him and his 42-year-old daughter?
Come on, you have to do it like that.
4-year-old daughter.
That
Dude,
make
I
him
gave
go
her-
into
I gave
overtime,
her-
dude.
Yeah. Wait, did she just rip that lady's guts out and he's kissing her? What the fuck? This
Wait,
would be
I
kinda
thought
rad.
he wanted his money back.
Yeah, wait, didn't the guy have throat cancer earlier? Where's the scar at? All right, and then would we watch this again?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Honestly,
so.
next October, I can't wait. The next time we do this and we have 6 more movies to watch, this is going to be the
Oh my
bright
God.
spot. This is going to be when we go, fuck, these movies used to be rad. And then the 6 after this is going to be like, this is real up and down. There's
If
some
they
highs
really
and there's some
do
lows.
like, so if Saw 11 is Book of Saw, and then Saw 12 is Saw 12, we'll have to re-come back to this.
Yeah, I think we
We need at least 2.
No, we got to give it
2?
6 years. There's six installments.
I think 4 movies after this one is good. 4 is good.
Or if
Yeah.
they tell us like this is the last Saw.
I mean, yeah, every last Saw, we should totally
Yeah.
do this. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I think if we could make a month out of it, no matter what, I'm in. If we could do, all right, it's
Yeah.
October, we're doing the new Saw movies that we haven't reviewed, but we got to not review them. I want to watch them
Yeah.
brand new for the first time, only for Sawtober.
Yeah.
Then it'd be rad. And then, we'll just do a brief recap of the first 10 fucking films.
And then we're gonna do it in person, get the whiteboard with the strings,
Oh my
and we
God,
got
everywhere.
pictures.
Hey, Sylvia.
Obi is going to be in the middle of it. And
Yeah.
John's going to be real small.
And we're like, okay, this is the story of Obi.
He was in
It
a
was
dream
Obi all
once.
along.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Obi was the true Jigsaw. He's the one who put it in John's ear. He was like, "Hey, bro, you should fucking kill people." That'd be
Right?
real
That'd
cool.
Dude, Obi's his like illegitimate love child.
Oh
With him and his
shit!
67-year-old daughter. That'd be fucked. I would love it.
She might be 67 by the time this franchise finishes.
They would fucking rejuvenate that corpse too. They'd be like, "We got Amanda. You got to be back in the shits. Get ready. We're gonna put that bear
AI
trap
her.
on your shit again."
They're gonna have her wear a ball cap backwards, is all.
No, dude.
It's a ball cap and a bad wig. Oh no.
Yeah.
Hey, he looked young as hell when he did that, though. Come on.
I mean, yeah, he was. How do
Yeah.
you do, fellow kids? All right. James, hit me with your rating for Saw 10 or X, whichever one they want me to call it.
This movie is Saw 10, but this movie is a Saw 9.
Oh,
Okay, okay.
I love it. Eric?
I'm gonna give this 9 out of 10 dead Mexicans.
What more could you ask for?
10 out of 10 dead Mexicans.
Yeah, but
Come
then it's
on.
Rambo.
Yeah, that's
One of
true.
them survived, dude. Come on.
Shit, 10 out of 10 dead Mexicans, and then it's Sicario, dog. I want them strung up from the fucking streets,
Yeah.
brother. Okay, so I give the first one an 8, and I've been sucking this movie's dick talking about how it's better than the first one, so you know what? I'm following suit, boys. I'm giving this shit a 9 out of fucking 10.
Oh shit! Is this our highest rated movie?
No, it's not.
Including, but it said Alex's score too, so it could be.
No, it's
No, there's some 10s.
No, yeah.
Okay.
Into the Spider-Verse is a 10, I think, across the board.
It's perfect.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the highest rated Saw movie, I'm sure, by a lot.
This is
right?
the highest rated horror movie for sure.
Oh, yeah.
sure.
That makes sense. And we've seen a
And
lot
this
of
is the
horror
highest
movies.
rated with Alex.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, well, Alex, you know, she been a little MIA. We had her in the cooler, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. She be skewing some scores, though. Higher or
Yeah.
low.
Lab.
She do be skewing some fucking scores, though.
That's what I mean. She skewed it in the right direction.
This time around, yeah, for once in her goddamn fucking life.
Mhm.
I mean, this motherfucker gave Veronica a 6, bro. And then James gave it a 7, but me and you gave it 8s. To give it a 6 is
Yeah.
criminal. 7 is the bare
But that was
minimum.
that
That
Exorcist
Spanish-
movie one?
Yeah. The scariest
Yeah,
movie
yeah.
of all time.
Dude, we haven't seen that movie in so long.
Yeah, that was
been a
episode
minute.
72. That was almost 100 episodes
Holy
ago.
shit!
Oh my god, wait, 66, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2. That was over 100 episodes ago.
Yeah.
That is fucked.
It was probably like a year ago, 2 years ago.
2 years ago, it had to have been, right?
Yeah.
I'll check
yeah,
when we uploaded it. All right. Thanks everybody for tuning in on twitch.tv/soonerlatertv or youtube.com/@soonerlatertv for our review of Saw 10. Continue listening and watching and showing your support on all social medias. Just look up Sooner or Later TV. If you couldn't catch us live on Sundays at 7 p.m. Central, don't worry. We upload every Wednesday morning to all podcasting platforms and to YouTube. So make sure you tune in next week. Technically it'll be next week, I guess, when you're watching this on YouTube for our
Yeah.
review of Halloween Time. We love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.